We really get to the crux of that character now. Yeah, I mean, it's not easy for sure, but I think it's just, there's not much I can do.
You're a tough
It's like the only thing that I can do is we get to the witch lady and stop her, because this hasn't happened yet, but it could be something that had happened previously,
Oh, the witch.
but had not yet happened now. It has happened and both not happened. And you see a sap nosebleed start to form as D-Rex grapples with the inception of it all.
Oh, he's back.
No, sorry.
I'm so mad that he followed me over here when I told him I did not want to talk to him.
It is Schrodinger's quandary. If it's both happening and not happening.
Who the hell is Schrodinger?
And who's quandary?
Why is there a cat?
Is the cat the druid?
In a wild-shaped cat.
I'm not sure.
I don't know. I mean, I think there was the cat earlier, Inky.
Oh, what a cutie.
That made my hand frozen.
Oh, I forgot about that.
That was the cat.
The
Okay.
cat nobody saw.
Oh,
Tell
that's
him.
true.
Okay, well, I just think maybe D-Ray, just sit one out on this
Yeah.
one. Maybe just like eat a snack, turn away from
Do you want
The world.
I have this thing
Dead.
that I think has 3 charges if you want to try it. We figure out what it does.
I did.
It's a little
take-
bento box. So
I
you
took
have-
wounds in battle. If someone could help me with those, that would be.
I can heal you.
Where did you fight him?
That's kind of my job, right?
Chat did say, "Oh, absolutely horrid."
Absolutely horrid.
And I think the stream went down.
I mean, living.
what?
It's back, I think.
to a flesh cube.
When I was obviously much younger,
Uh-huh.
I mean, I was around during. You weren't from Spain, so there was a great war that had occurred that resulted in the end of it of a comet crashing into our civilization and laying most of the population dead or incredibly sick.
Oh no.
It was a difficult time to live through, obviously, seeing much of the population who I had helped through invention and through discovery be dead and have nothing that I can do about it. I think if there is any solace that can be found about the situation we find ourselves in, is that you still have memory of this, of where we are in an entirely different scenario. What has occurred here in this present, it is not our past. It can be the future, but only if we fail in making sure that it is not. Obviously, some great scientific hypotheticals that call into the question of everything that we know yet, but regardless, take the time that you need to process this, but I suppose for all of you, we might see memories or instances from our lives or history that we know very well that may be mutilated and desecrated beyond satisfaction.
But why?
But they only matter if we fail. And so long as we don't, we make sure that we try and stop the Witch Queen and make things right, then to me it does not matter.
Took
So-
the words right out of my anus.
That's beautiful.
So it's up to us to save everything?
Not just us. A war is not fought on just one front. Back home there are many great and bright heroes from across the world contributing and helping out in their own way, making sure that the incursions that are fought outside of our cities and in the towns that do not dot the map, they are making sure that innocents are not caught up in the struggle of everything else that is happening.
You know,
We're just one big piece of this puzzle. An important part, but not the entire thing.
You know, Prometheus, you're really insightful. I don't know how we ever forgot you existed last session.
Well, I mean, I was studying and looking at some different things before I
Right.
popped my head in, but for the time being, let us fix our boat so that we can sail beyond the stars of wherever we are now. And he goes off over to the boat. If there's anything else that you guys would like to say,
I'm so glad he's our leader.
What?
Yeah. Well, he's the one that, I'm sure is in charge, like, of this group.
He's really put us on a good straight and narrow path. I feel like there's been a couple
You mean
times.
an ocean.
Yeah, that's what so
Well, isn't it a river? Who's slow?
Well, no,
That's
this
the
is
ocean.
this is the ocean.
we're not on the street.
This conversation runs for another 5 minutes.
Hey, no, but like D-Rec, I know that there's a lot to do, but I just this has been a long day for you, so I don't think anyone will blame you
He's green.
if you just take
Get a
a
tree.
seat and relax for a while.
A seed.
I appreciate your concern. I think that my existence is more functional, and I'm not here to, as you put it, take a break. So it's all very jarring, but it also at this point isn't real. So I'd rather
So
get to
true.
work and make it not even a possibility.
That's a weird sentence, right? That was weird.
No, all right,
No, that makes sense.
go get her attitude. Love to see it.
Okay, let's fix this boat.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
gonna turn
High five
and
at the
just.
full extent of my height, not even close to you.
I'm gonna spread out my.
I'm just gonna turn.
You're my favorite.
I'm worried about him.
I think he's
Ah.
He's
Okay, all right. I've got a couple spells that I think could be helpful. First and foremost, I'm not a spell slot.
Okay,
What?
well,
I'm
No,
not.
no, actually that's not true. I've got.
guess
I do have.
I'm gonna detect pregnancy on the boat.
I have.
So we need to finish.
We
my
got it. We got to figure out how to get that out.
Okay, actually no, I do have a couple things that are helpful.
I'm so sick of it.
I can make.
you gotta make plastic.
Everyone? No, I can make one person. No, I can make everybody. I can make as many people
You
need
sound like
it.
Prometheus.
I can make as many people need it. Breathe underwater. So if someone needs to go and fix the boat, or like push up the boat or something like that, and like get in the water, it's the river Styx. Don't go in the water.
You were saying that, and I was like,
Never mind, it's the river Styx. Don't touch the water. Anyway,
Well,
if someone wants to walk on
I thought
water,
it was more different than just the river Styx. I thought there was
No, but it's
Styx
still-
and like Cocytus or
It's
whatever.
still like this.
Oceanus.
no, but I
Yeah.
think it
Oceanus.
still did stuff to that guy.
Remember
So
that guy fell in?
okay,
He did not come
if
out.
anyone wants to walk on the water, I can also do that, but I can't make everyone walk on the water.
what?
Who lost hit points? Just you two.
Wait,
Oh,
wait,
me.
How did you lose it?
Okay,
Oh, you-
I'm
how
gonna
did
cast
you lose
prayer
it?
of
I
healing.
got scissor kicked by the Mac.
I also got scissor kicked.
I got
I got
shot
scissors.
by
Yeah.
razors.
And I got bit.
It's all
I got bit.
scissoring in there.
Yeah, you got the.
Oh, like a cat.
Okay.
But yeah, if anyone wants to
so-
walk on the water, if that's
You
helpful.
really want that to happen?
Okay, so all of you, if you
It's just an ability I can do
It's
for
happening
free.
again.
so everybody, you gain the benefits of a short rest, and also if you lost any hit points, you regain 2d8, or sorry, 3d8.
Thank you.
Then you
I'm hoping if we can expend resources, that'll help us in this role.
Yeah, I mean, if you would like to you like
15 hit points,
Everyone gets 15 back.
and
Yeah.
Thank
the
and
short
you
rest.
also get the benefits of a short rest.
Oh my god, thank you, Claire.
I'm gonna say, going around the table, if anyone has any way that they would like to contribute to fixing the boat, please name. Yeah.
Can I look around the boat and see if there's a gem worth 100 gold pieces?
What are you trying to cast?
Homunculus servant.
I'd say with relative ease, yeah. Like you'd be able to find something.
Okay, for anyone that needs to, I can make someone fly, make someone walk on water, and so that whoever's like fixing the boat, they can do so with ease.
Yeah, I will say, how many people can you target with water walking?
Just one.
Just one?
Me and one other person.
Okay. So then I'm gonna say pick someone, and then for their role, they can have advantage.
Artificer, Tinker's
I can do
Tools.
it, yeah.
Okay, so he'll have advantage on what role he does.
Sorry, did you
No, I was gonna say my big pitch of what I was gonna do is the boat is capsized right now.
It's kind of like
Do you know that cruise ship that like fell on its side?
The Titanic.
Not the Titanic. It was the other one.
God, there's more than one.
Whatever happened? No, that's not my voice. Whatever happened with the
Can you
hantavirus?
angle the camera more towards this way so it's more centered?
The Concordia.
The
There's a lot
Concordia.
of blanks.
Costa
My
Concordia?
Yeah, the
pitch
Costa
was going
Concordia.
to be,
It's basically like the Costa
tie-
Concordia.
I was going to tie ropes
This way, just a little bit.
to the side of the ship that's like upright, and then tie it around my waist, and then I was going to pull the ship. And if water walk, if that's the best way that I can get done.
Yeah, I think so. Do you want me to put it on you instead?
Mhm.
I don't care.
It would be a
I can-
pure strength check.
I can also fly too, so if I need to go down there, I can.
Okay, so I can give it to you so that you can do that and not have to worry about going in the water.
Mhm.
And then I also have control like I can control the water. And I can let's see. I can redirect water flow and I can also part water. So if doing this maybe like trying to like use the momentum of the water to help push the boat up, this is a high level spell, so like I can maybe try and like use the water to like really push it.
And
Yeah.
use the air.
What spell is it?
What happened?
Oh, this says that I can capsize a boat with
Oh.
my. I have a 25% chance of capsizing a boat with how powerful this spell is.
Can you
Do I have a
opposite-
25% chance of doing the opposite?
I'm gonna say so.
Because if it can capsize, it's clearly powerful enough to move. a boat.
Unless somebody has something other than like has any other ideas, what we're gonna say is that
I meant
for uncapsizing the boat, you casting that spell is going to be our baseline, and then
Okay.
every sort of successful check will help to raise your percentage of
Okay.
of raising that percentage. So, oh, sorry, I didn't loop my
We
thing.
stole the moon.
No, we didn't steal the moon.
A moon, and there's two of them, so
Okay, what's that
We
guy's
stole
name from
the
Despicable?
Gru?
Thank you.
So
don't know.
we're
How did you
gonna
act like you
say.
didn't know his name?
I could.
We're gonna say that your, unless you have anything else that you'd like to sort of add in, but your main contribution will be casting that spell. Contribution will be casting that spell to uncapsize the boat, as like in the same way that like Circle of Power, like you can invert the spell to like keep things out. Same sort of thing of you are moving so much water that with the like that you would be able to upright a ship if needed. So
Okay.
we'll say that you can do something as well, but you'll be casting that spell and we'll start at a base 25.
Okay.
And then for every successful check, it'll raise the percentage by an amount. A
I
failure
will-
won't raise it.
Yeah.
A moderate success will make the percentage go up by 5, and like an extreme success will be raising it by 10.
I will still use a wild shape
Okay.
and activate.
The water walk thing?
I'll use 2 and activate my water walk on me and on you.
Okay, so then I
And
will
on Peter, so
say
that he can pull up.
so that you can have advantage for helping to pull up the ship, and that
So I'm Mosesing down at the bottom, controlling the water, and then
Right,
you're
right,
also
right.
next to me pulling the boat,
Yeah.
Right, okay.
or on the
Um,
opposite side.
I'm also going to have Prometheus use telekinesis to sort of help you with that. Does anyone have anything else that they'd like to sort of contribute? There's obviously some damage along the hull that would need to be repaired or patched. Yes.
I want to guidance whoever was going to doing the actual repairs of the ship.
Okay.
I was also going to see if I could help what was his name?
Prometheus?
Prometheus with the sails and stuff like that.
Okay.
And help him. He said that we could do a design or something like that.
I mean, he has his robot right now who's fabricating like thread to like weave together a design.
She wants to help make a beautiful, intricate, lovely design,
Okay.
if possible.
I will say that this won't contribute to helping to raise up the ship. Well, the guidance obviously will, of like, helping out that check. But I will say for the sails, tell me what, like if you have a like ability or something that you'd like to use, tell me what it is, and then I will figure out what I'll have you roll, and then I will note down like sort of what the effects of helping with the sails are. For you two.
Can I cast animate objects on the parts of the boat that are broken and make them go and fix themselves?
Yes, yes, you absolutely can. So
the beast
we'll-
act
we'll
I
moves
get
out.
know.
we'll get around to how that's going to look in a minute. For
Yes.
you,
Let's
Hyde.
all surface.
Hi. I'm going to first off. I'm going to summon my homunculus servant.
Yeah.
He's gonna look like the guy that I have. 'Cause I don't think I've ever like actively like used him.
No, I don't think you have.
So this is what he looks like.
That was
Aw.
almost
God
very
damn it.
bad.
That's my own picture.
Adorable.
Was it worth
So.
it?
Anyway. Oh, I'm gonna take my bottle of carrion.
Yeah.
That I've collected from the initial place that we went to.
Yeah.
The observatory, whatever.
Mhm.
Shatter it on the ground. Throw that gem in.
I'm gonna say rather than finding the gem, you sort of shattering that.
Okay, that works
Well,
as-
that will
okay.
sort of be like how you'll pay for the spell.
Okay, awesome, perfect. I do that instead.
Yeah, you throw down this vial of carrion. Obviously, as I described earlier, that this carrion is very active, and as you throw it down, weaving your magic into the mound that's there, you watch as the flesh sort of reshapes and forms into a creature of your own design that is more or less subservient to you.
Everybody, this is Capsid. He's my little guy. Actually, I might change my name. If you need any help, he's very good at carrying things with his maw.
Carrying things.
Can we
Do you
kill
guys get it?
Prometheus?
I like that,
I'm so glad that you're here.
guys. No, I'm actually a big fan of that. I use that one often.
So Prometheus be shot to death.
Oh,
I had done
that's a crime, so I don't think so.
a children's joke book in my earlier
D-Rex
years.
grabs the like really thick rope, ties it around the banister alongside the top end of the ship,
Mhm.
wraps the other end around his waist, stands up on the side, looks over and goes, "We ready?"
Wait, hold on.
Well, yeah, I
I'm
got
still
to
on my turn.
see what he's got to do. So you make your guy. What else would you like to?
I make my guy, and then I also have mending that I want to cast.
Okay.
Because I feel like that is a spell that works perfectly for the situation.
Can
Yeah,
you
so
magic
I-
circle mending?
I don't think so.
Can you magic
Well,
circle
first it's a
mending?
cantrip.
It's a cantrip.
You
so
do.
it's-
Yeah,
Um,
stop.
Looking at, there's also fabricate, which you could use. It's a 4th level spell.
Ooh, and we could magic circle fabricate.
Yes, that you could. You convert raw materials or products of the same material. For example, you can fabricate a wooden bridge from clumps of trees. So I would say mending would certainly work. The DC for it will be a bit higher because it is a cantrip.
Okay.
If you want to use like fabricate,
I'll use
for
fabricate.
example,
I don't care.
that you
don't
also
care.
could use, and that'll make it a much lower
Don't care.
DC.
Don't care. I'll do it.
Don't
Okay.
not care.
No, I don't care.
Thanks for the sub, Drew.
Thanks, Drew.
Hey, thanks, Drew.
All right.
My favorite
Um,
little sub.
So
What?
looking at our groups, what are you using mending for? Is that to like help fix the hull?
Just anything.
Okay.
Because mending isn't anything like huge, right? It's literally just like
Yeah. So yeah.
it's
Mending
one
is
foot in
just-
dimension. So like literally like if ropes are snapped. I
Yeah.
snap the back
So I
end.
will
If
say
a
you
plank
can
is broken,
use. Do you want to cast the 4th level spell dimension?
Yeah.
Fabricate. Okay. So that I will say that you are both using mending and fabricate, and that we can get to what that looks like. So you two are on fixing the hull. You are going to be on sail duty. What's up?
Thank you for the. How many was that?
Jesus
God damn
Christ!
it!
Jesus
Oh my God.
Christ!
Thank you for the gifted subs. Thank you.
How many?
Oh my
How many?
God, thank
Who
you.
gifted?
10?
Got
The
that
same
ball roll.
Dungeons for Dummies 2025. Thank you.
Oh my God, how many
Dungeons
was
for
that?
Dummies 2025
11, I
is a
think.
go.
11?
Is it
It's
good
either
old
10
time?
No, it's
Good
10.
old time.
10.
Thank you.
Okay, so
Thank you,
you two are on
thank
fixing
you.
the hull. You're going to be on sails, and then
Yep.
you two are going to be raising the ship out of the water. So,
Then can I give her guidance? Or who's got a better?
I'm Mosesing.
do him.
Okay,
Do
I'll
him.
guidance you.
Okay, so for you two, we have 3 on raising up the ship. I'm going to roll for Prometheus. He's going to be making a intelligence check, plus proficiency. So let's see what we're gonna get. I'm gonna say the DC for this, for what he's doing, because he's using magic, is going to be. I'm trying to think. Let me look at telekinesis real quick. Objects.
Turn the back of my hair so I know what I need to fix later. Next time I try it. I know it looks real bad.
No, it does not look bad. Well,
Oh man, you can't say that.
no, it does. It does. I
Okay,
can't lie.
For
I
Prometheus,
just want to know what.
so I'm gonna make the intelligence plus proficiency. So he'll have a plus 11 to the roll. And we are trying to get, I'm gonna say because with telekinesis, obviously, you can't pull up that much weight, and it's a full ship. So I'm gonna say a 20 will be a moderate success, and anything 30 or above will be an extreme.
Not on the
Wait,
TV.
what is he rolling?
He's rolling just an intelligence.
Do you want to
Damn.
do it in my dice tray?
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yay! Box of Doom.
So
Box
that's
of
a
Doom.
21. So we might modify and change that roll depending on what we get.
Oh, was that not a high
later.
roll?
It was what you needed for a success.
Okay.
It just wasn't like
success.
a.
Anything over 30 was big success.
We did not get big success.
So yeah, we'll see how that modifies
Can I roll the
the.
important die, Austin?
Oh yeah. Well, we haven't long rested yet.
I thought we were doing it at the beginning of every session.
No.
Nope.
No,
Okay.
only
I'll
if
keep
I
my
say
old-
so.
I'll
Only if
keep
I
my
say
old
so.
ones then.
So you are also going to be pulling up the ship. So if you would like to, you're going to make a strength check.
When I jump off, I am going to go into a rage.
Okay.
To that way, then have advantage.
Yeah. So, you already have advantage from the water walking. So what I will say to you is, for your rage, you can add your. Here, scroll down a little bit. What is your rage damage bonus? Because you can add whatever that is to the roll, I will say.
Probably your strength. Your
I'm
strength
pretty sure
modifier.
it's 7.
Oh, it's not scary at all.
No, sorry, I'm trying to get some good ship raising out of the water music.
It says it's +4.
+4. So then, yeah, you can add a +4 to your overall.
So
you'll
I
have
have advantage,
a +4,
a +4, and then a +D4 for guidance.
plus a D4 from guidance, and then you can do athletics.
Okay.
We'll say.
So
you have a
plus, off principle alone, in the worst case scenario, I have a +17 to this.
Yes, as a matter of fact. Okay, so
You added my D4?
let's roll that die and let's see where we get.
Okay.
So you have advantage.
Advantage is good.
Yep.
God damn. That's terrible.
So
3 plus
what
16 is 19.
what are your important rolls?
He
Because I will
actually
say-
is a
in
plus- in
Only
2024.
4 left.
I'm pretty sure in 2024 at level 16 it's a +5.
For what?
Ooh, +5. Okay.
So you should get another.
So I'll be at +5 now. Okay, so then roll your D4 as well.
4.
Okay, so wow, damn. Okay, so 4 plus 5 plus
9.
12
21.
plus the what'd you get? 3.
24.
Okay, so 24. I'm gonna say that's pretty darn good. So that'll be 2 successes. The degree we'll figure out. So for you, our last but not least,
Yippee!
obviously you're casting a spell. What I need
Yeah.
you to do is you'll all have advantage from the water walking.
Okay.
But you are gonna be making a wisdom check plus proficiency.
All right. I can do.
And then
it.
I'm also modifying Prometheus's. I'm gonna say a initial success is going to be a 15, and then an extreme success will be 25 or above.
Thank you for the 5 gifted.
Holy,
Thank you so
holy.
much.
Okay, wait.
It's happening
if we-
again.
Wait, if I fail this roll,
Oh, we gotta keep
it's not your fault.
Okay. So yeah, make your roll. Make your roll for the spell.
Thank you for
Good night.
clarifying.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
I
If
was
I-
worried.
If I
Thank you so
fail
much
this
for all the
roll, it's not
gifted
your fault.
subs.
Thank you, Dungeon.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna roll.
You have advantage.
I have a 25% chance. No, I have higher now.
What? Well, no. This is not the D100. This is not the. This is to see how you modify
okay.
your percentage.
Okay.
So.
Good.
And you do have advantage. So roll again to see if you nat 20.
Nat 20.
No.
Okay, that's okay. So.
Wisdom? Wisdom saving throw or wisdom check?
Wisdom check plus proficiency.
Okay, so that is going to be
Wisdom
a-
saving throw.
29.
I was getting there. It's
20
18 plus 6 plus 5.
Okay, so
18.
going around, we have a normal success, and then I will say an extreme
29.
success. So the way that we're going to modify
And
it.
if I have I can guidance myself, then it's a 30.
Yeah, let's do that.
I can't get rid of D4 out of my
Well, actually, I'm not going to say you're guidancing yourself. Depending on what you get, we can apply that to another person's roll.
I got
what'd you
a
get?
3.
A 3, then you can just take it. If you got a 4, then it would have helped out Prometheus, but you already have guidance.
Okay, then it's a 32.
32. Okay, so I'm gonna say from yours, you can increase the percentage by 15.
Dungeon dummies. That was for
Dungeon
you.
what?
Sorry, dungeon dummies. Dungeon dummies. That was for you.
So I'm gonna say that you are going to 32. I'm gonna say that the way that the story changing it, the way that the successes and your extreme success will affect it is that you can add 20 you can add 20 and then we'll add 10. So you'll have a 65% chance to fully raise the ship out of the water.
It's better than 25.
Yeah. So roll your percentage die.
Oh my god. I'm doing it now.
You are doing it now.
Okay.
You have so many
You need both of them.
There's so many what?
You need both of them.
things in your rolling dice.
So up to you on what you want to on how you want to roll them. If you want to stagger it, if you want to.
Okay.
Okay.
Take little ouchie.
Hi, Cafe Dan.
Okay, I'm gonna roll the D.
Roll the d10 first,
Oh, okay.
because then it's kind of like a
Suspenseful.
yeah.
Okay. And go. 6.
Okay, so you need a 50 or below.
What? Or below?
50 or below, because if you got a 66, I'd give it to you on a 66. I'll just say that'll take a little bit longer.
Wait, but don't I need above the 65?
No, you're trying to get a 65 or below.
For 65%. 40.
Okay, so
Nice.
you all are successful in raising the ship. You all watch as the tide
Yay!
begins to rapidly pull out, and then kind of like that tsunami coming back in, you watch as waters crash up onto the bank as you watch as the ship is raised upright, water draining out of the sort of holes that are built into the ship, or that are into the ship. That you watch as all the water begins to rapidly get out of the ship as the
Right.
water eventually goes back into a stable condition.
Right, water
As-
comes in and it comes out.
Pulls out.
It pulls out.
Pulls out, yeah,
Right, out of all of the holes.
yeah, out of all the holes, water's pouring out,
Gotcha.
gushing, if you
So
will.
no
So
repair.
you all watch as
Guys,
the
you
ship
can
is raised upright. Let's do our holes in the
Thank
ship.
you, Cafe Dan!
Oh my fucking god.
Let's do the
Thank
holes.
you, Kevin.
Let's do our
Get this
holes in the
up.
ship next.
Okay.
So that overall of our 3 checks that we're gonna make, that is 1 success. For our holes in the ship, sort of same thing is for you, Rev. I'm gonna need you to make a spellcasting check. So it'll be basically an intelligence saving throw of your intelligence modifier plus proficiency. You're aiming for at least a 15. 25 or better will help you out tremendously.
25. So what am I adding? It's just my intelligence plus proficiency plus.
Yeah. Or you can use your portent if you have one left, as I imagine you guys will probably be resting after this, but
Okay,
it's up to
I
you.
do have one more left.
So I don't know
I
what
have
you
a
have.
question for you.
Yeah.
With a spell I have,
Yeah.
it's called Borrowed Knowledge. It gives me proficiency in a skill. Could I argue that gives me? I could use that to get proficiency in a tool.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I will. Yeah. How are you thinking about using it?
Well, I was just thinking about like being able to tinker and repair the ship with like Tinker's tools.
I'm gonna say if you want to cast, is that
'Cause
concentration? as
It's
well?
not because I was going to combo it because I'm going
Mm.
to do where I can do Tinker's tools, proficiency in Tinker's tools, and then I have another spell that is concentration called Skill Expert, which gives me expertise in that skill.
And then are you using the animate object?
Yes.
So then what I'm going to say is animate object is going to give you advantage because that is your concentration that will sort of help you with getting wood into where you need it
Okay.
fast. And then if you want to combo borrowed knowledge
Need wood
and
and use it
skill
fast.
expert,
Yep. Skill Expertise.
skill expertise.
Whatever it's called.
Is that one?
That's the one that gets you.
Is that
Skill
one?
He needs
Empowerment,
what he
that's what
needs
it's
to
called.
Oh, skill
Concentration.
That's concentration. So I'm going to say if you want to make a
Because then I have. What's a Tinker? How do you make a Tinker's tool check? Is it
That's-
intelligence plus
that's
proficiency?
dex plus proficiency.
Okay. Dex.
If
plus
you want to argue
proficiency-
for
I can do
intelligence,
Dex. It's fine. Dex plus proficiency plus
don't want
proficiency
Dex.
again because I have expertise.
yeah, I'm gonna say both with you casting animate objects, that will sort of act like if you're casting that. Are you casting that spell?
Yeah.
That'll give you advantage. So the way by using that, you watch as a lot of the wood that's sort of scattered about both in the ship and like kind of floating in the water. You watch as the planks sort of climb and clamber back onto the boat, as eventually you have a pretty sizable chunk or just like stack of wooden boards. And then as you are casting both borrowed knowledge and skill expertise, you feel this flood of knowledge as you are a true sailor, a true carpenter. So we're going to say then that you can either make decks this is going to be a tinker
I have
tool
a
check.
plus 13 right now. I'm just gonna use my important die, which is a 17, so I get a 13.
Okay, so then I will count that as a very, very good success, an extreme success
I roll?
towards this skill.
Ooh, good thing I didn't roll.
And that with your enemy objects, I'll also give you advantage on your roll. So you're using mending and fabricate, is sort of what we had talked about?
And also my guy, whose name is Orling, or Oratile.
Oratile. Okay.
Oratile.
So same thing towards you is that you're going to be making a whatever tool you want, but it'll be Dex plus proficiency with advantage. You're aiming for at least a 15.
Okay. Dex. Sorry, say that one more time. Dex.
Dex plus proficiency.
Okay. I'm gonna use my tinker tools.
Yeah. So tinker check. Yeah.
Insta check.
15 plus.
15 plus 5 plus 3. So 23.
23. Okay. Yeah. So with you have advantage as well on the roll. Okay. Still not bad. But with a 23, you watch, or you and your little guy, you watch as the as you two begin to rapidly repair this hull. Normally for a lot of ships, it takes people quite a while. You know, normally in D&D, I think it takes like 50 gold and 1 full day to restore 1 hit point of a ship for like a full crew working. You all managed to rapidly repair this ship. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll a D100 twice. The ship took about 50 points of damage. So with, or actually, what we're going to do instead is you both are going to roll a D100, and that will be the amount restored, and then any leftover hit points will factor into either temporary, or they will modify how long it takes to fully repair the ship. So I'm going to say you can roll a D100, each of you.
Needs a new pair of shoes really bad. They're all broken.
And I will say that you get 1 reroll if you want it because of your 30. Yeah. So okay, so you got 50.
I got 50.
What'd you get?
6-7.
Okay. So no matter what, the ship is fixed. I will say if you would like to reroll your 50, you can still keep the 50 if you get something. It'll basically be like advantage. You have advantage on one of your rolls. Okay, 50. So 50. So you collectively restore 117 hit points.
You only took 70 damage last time.
Only took 70. So let me note that down. Okay, so that will be noted down. And then last but not least, our sails. You and this robot are fabricating the sails. It is using a similar spell that you were using, the spell Fabricate, to sort of take the broken bits that it has found and is weaving it back together with magic. What are you doing to sort of help it?
To bring the sails up, or to make the design?
Both to make the design, and also if you would like to infuse any sort of magic into it, to make them potentially stronger or faster.
I don't really know if I have anything.
Let's look here.
That would help. I was gonna say, in terms of the design, I wanted to use Burning Hands, not to burn the actual sails, but to kind of make discoloration where it might be needed.
Okay. So I will.
In terms of raising the actual sails, I don't know if I have any spells that would help me with that, unless you'd allow me to guidance myself again, even though I just cast it. Other than that, I was really just going to rely on my listening skills and have Prometheus kind of guide me on how to do it.
Sure.
And just doing what he tells me to do.
So then what I'm going to have you roll...
If necessary, I could Misty Step, so like maybe if we're pulling the sail, and he gets it to a certain point, then I can Misty Step to another point to like lessen the time.
What I'm gonna have you roll then is just a straight wisdom check. No proficiency because you don't really have. I don't think you would have been around a ship. But I will say you can roll wisdom, and then we'll see where we're at.
Okay. You said I could guidance myself?
What'd you get?
I got a 10.
A 10? I'm gonna say that you'll have advantage because you're also getting help from the robot. The ADOS unit.
20.
Okay. With a 20, I will say, though the sails go back together and you imprint this design onto it, that eventually you get them together, you load them onto the ship as people are finishing up with their tasks. The sails are raised. What is left to do is I'm going to roll a d6, and I will add 1 to whatever I get, but that'll be how many hours it will sort of take to do all this. I was going to make it a d8, but because of how successful everyone was in their checks, we'll do a d6 and add 1 to the total, and that's how long it will take. So over the course of 5 hours,
6 hours.
You all repair this ship to a pristine level as eventually upright.
Oh. Your phone's hot.
Okay, check if it's dying.
Oh.
I'm just plugged in.
I'm gonna go check on my phone. Ignore it.
And the tool picture.
I'm gonna go check on my camera.
But eventually, though, you all raise the ship out of the water and it is upright. As the revelry sails once again. In terms of time,
We're gonna change that name, by the way, right?
Which name?
Revelry.
Oh,
The Revelry.
This one has
oh,
to
the
be
rowdy.
called-
Excuse me.
It is the route.
This one has to be called Boat.
Excuse me. I said it wrong. It is the rowdy, not the revelry.
Boat.
I don't know what the revelry was. Something. I'm sure.
Boat. That gay hockey show.
No, that was heated rivalry.
Oh, he knew the name off rib.
I know, I was kidding.
And if I
I
mentioned it
know
to
I'll
you,
watch
rivalry.
all of it.
anyway, so the ship is upright as you sort of set off from the sandy shores.
And my lip stain. What happened?
But you all set off. Next.
Woo! Get ready for takeoff, everybody! I'm the captain now.
The more important thing is
Me,
that,
I'm at the helm.
well, no, there is no. I mean, obviously there is a
Yes,
wheel.
a spell jamming ship. I've driven one of these before.
I didn't ask for either of these things.
You said chopstick and lip stain. This is chopstick?
That's
Is this
You
not
know what?
chopstick?
It works. It's fine.
Wait,
So-
you said chopstick and lip stain.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Jesse,
For it, with a spell jamming ship, obviously there are other parts to sort of, like man the sails and whatever. For it though, I'm going to say that Prometheus is going to be
Prometheus
the one
is driving. This is code for
attached
saying
to-
hands on deck.
Yeah.
more so attached to the spell jamming helm, just more so it's not like a situation of like, hey, there's an encounter, but I'm sorry, you're attached to the spell jamming helm.
Alright.
So Prometheus is going to attune to it.
Let me drive boat.
I'll still have you guys make the checks for like how well. So Prometheus is going to be the one on the helm, but obviously you guys will still need a captain and a person to steer the boat. So that is where I will pose it to you all as he is attuning to it of who would like to be making our survival checks for
Nah.
sailing.
What is your survival? +6.
Oh, wait. Me. +6.
I can get the
My
plus.
boat.
I can do a +10.
Then let him do it. You can do +10.
Okay.
I don't have to drive. You guys can drive if you want to.
Well, I like being in charge, but since when is it your boat?
It's
Well, it is-
It's
it
quite
is-
literally
It
it is of
literally
my boat.
His boat.
It is me. What do you mean?
I thought it was like your old cruise boat.
Yeah, this also made me.
He's also the
So it's
last
your-
surviving member of the crew, so I
Wait,
think that's.
Can
So-
I not just drive the boat?
Wait, well, no, we're not allowed to drive the boat. Prometheus is driving the
Well,
boat.
no, you guys are. He's attuned, but you guys are in full
He lets
control
you
of
drive
where it
the boat.
goes and what it does. I just don't want it to be the situation of
Yeah, I know what you're
yeah.
saying. Alright, D-Rec gets to drive the boat.
Okay, so D-Rec, you will be making our
Go, Derek. Do it.
survival checks as another hour passes. As
She can cast Bless every hour, can't she?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think cast Bless.
I'm gonna say for things like
That's not guidance, that's Bless.
I'm gonna say for things like bless and guidance that like modify it. Is that
Can't you cast your improvement spell
Oh,
on,
can I?
on other people? I don't
I've
think it's
never
range
done
of
it.
self.
Oh, the other one is. This one's not. Yeah, I can give
Yeah.
you a +11. There you go.
Damn!
Or no, now you have +11. So you have +6.
You have a +11.
Okay.
Are
Are you long resting off so you might be? Maybe.
It's up to you guys on when you want to long rest.
Okay.
So. Sorry, I'm looking at something real quick.
Does anyone want me
yeah.
to get...
Kill herself?
I'm engaged. So
Oh my goodness,
relax.
to who?
It's a long story.
Do you have any pictures?
What are the pictures?
No.
Like portraits?
Yeah. You know, when I was dating somebody, not anymore, but at the time,
How long ago was that? 90 years?
yeah, something like that.
Right.
He had gotten me a
She's
locket.
single. You got a chance.
He had gotten me a
On
locket,
my
and there
way.
was a painting of us inside, and it was so sweet.
She?
Said he.
Oh, damn it.
But I'm open to it.
I thought you were engaged.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Are y'all hoping for a third?
Are you interested in something like
Maybe I am.
Unicorn.
What?
that?
You hear over like a little intercom system as Prometheus chimes in. Okay, are we aiming for
Hey, I heard you guys were looking for others. Sorry.
Are you guys looking for the fourth?
as he chimes in, I am setting our heading to be that tower on the edge of the horizon. Is that
Okay.
okay?
That's
Yeah,
good
that
with
sounds
me.
good.
Okay.
We have our heading.
Hey,
Here we
D-Rex,
go.
you want to join? Call that a threesome. Okay, sorry.
That
So-
was actually very good. I like that.
All
I
right.
know that the book says to shame you on that one. I enjoyed it.
What book says to shame me?
You have a
It's right
manual
here.
of Bell.
It says, when Bell tells a Jad joke,
A
you
dad
have
joke?
to kill
A
him.
dad joke.
We have to kill him for that mistake, right?
Jad joke.
A what?
Jad joke.
What is a Jad joke?
You're gonna be a racist yet again for my accent. Why does this keep happening every session?
I also
You
to chime in. No, you did fuck up on saying that. That is not a racism.
Jad
You fucked
joke.
up.
No, my accent made me say it.
It's not an accent.
Dad
it's
joke.
literacy.
Dad joke. No, I'm saying it right.
Oh,
Bad
you're
joke.
different.
Dad joke.
Bad joke.
Bad joke.
Well, then
Bad joke and
You
a
don't have
bad
any
joke.
pictures or paintings?
Like portraits of us? No, not that I.
None that she can show in polite company.
Well, yeah, that's true.
What's
You know,
that
like
mean?
the picture you do, like where you're on the ass of the painting. It's just Robin, but with his massive scepter.
What?
He'd lean forwards.
What is he talking
What
about?
are you talking
You know,
about,
when
my
you do
dear?
the painting, you put the painting on their butt,
Yeah, I've got
and
one
they
of
sit
those.
down on the
Oh.
painting. It's just like that,
Oh.
except it's Robin's massive penis.
Yeah, I've got one of those.
Whose?
Spoilers!
No, I've got. Don't worry, I got one of those with my boyfriend.
I thought it was your fiance.
Oh, she's not committed. She
Oh,
doesn't
it's
really.
changing.
Listen, he's not gonna be
He
my
goes
anything.
to a different kingdom.
He's not gonna be my anything if we don't complete this mission. All right.
Where's the ring? I noticed you don't have
Well,
one.
you don't plan on
Every
dying.
every second that we have this conversation, Austin is adding one more enemy to the combat.
I'm not bringing my ring on a multi
Well,
like
just, make
planar
it
adventure.
magical and then it can fall off.
Tell him
Yeah,
that.
if you lose it, it's going to be very hard to track.
Exactly. I'm
You
not
can't
bringing that
retrace
kind
your
of thing
footsteps here. Right, guys?
Shut up.
And
My
plus,
computer's
like,
going to die.
and plus, I don't want to bring anything that belongs to him. You know, if someone, what if I get like kidnapped and taken into custody, and someone tries to use me to get to him, and then they've got a perfect teleportation item that goes directly to him. People try to kill him a lot.
Why?
Why?
Is he a bad person?
Yeah, is he
It's
like
outright-
evil or
can you
something?
Flip it over.
Huh? No, he's not a bad
I was
person.
there.
He's just done a lot of questionable things.
Like what?
Like what?
Like,
I saw him fight the snake.
Wait a minute. What's that audio? Where it's like,
What?
Wait a minute.
no, not that one. The one where it's like,
Huh.
you gotta treat a woman like you treat a
Oh
car.
yeah.
Wait.
Okay. So,
Go on.
no.
okay.
Since I've made a
So
mistake.
before we head off, is there any items or spells that you would like to cast on our Captain D-Rec here, as he is manning the ship?
No.
Mm,
I did cast the other spell already, the enhance ability or whatever.
That I'm gonna say is ended, as it has been over an hour.
Can I
would bless.
start long resting after I cast that the first time?
You can start long resting. You can be.
Because I cast it at the beginning of the journey, so it would have been 1 hour.
Don't take unnecessary
Wait, are you? I'm
journeys.
sorry. I think I'm a bit confused. Did you cast it again?
No,
you're-
no. I'm saying I cast it one time. Can I start trying to long rest after the first time I cast it?
I'm gonna say that you can. That if you all would like to long rest, that you can. I'm gonna say, as you're going to be sailing a ship until you reach the destination that you are heading to, or unless you find somewhere along the way, you are not able to long rest. You can short rest, but you will, since you are going to be driving a ship, and making adjustments on the fly and sort of dealing with that. While you are in travel like that, you won't be able to long rest. You can short rest, but you have to be at your destination first.
Okay.
Was I able
Okay.
to bless or no?
Bless only lasts for a minute. I'm gonna say for
Oh,
any
that
sort
was
of
10.
it's for 1 minute.
Bless is infinite. Yay.
I'm gonna say for spells that modify rolls, it will have to at least be for 1 hour. And that's sort of how that'll work. So, any spells or anything that anyone would like to cast on D-Rec before we take off?
Nope.
Just a quick break.
I guess not if I can't do bless.
Let's.
Alright.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next.
And then no items or anything?
Thank you for being
You
a
give the bento
friend.
box. Do you want to feed him while he drives? No? No bento box for him while he drives?
Yeah, I can give him a bento box.
Okay, you want to use a charge of your bento box?
Yeah.
So allow me to update with what the bento box does.
Can I?
I actually needed it.
No, I was gonna say like I can make a fog cloud that conceals us as we go.
But
Will it follow
Nothing's
us?
more off-putting. Oh, what is that in the distance? Just a fog cloud. Don't
Just
worry
a
about it.
moving
There's
cloud.
just a cloud in
It's
space.
like the opposite of nope.
I'm just saying, like,
Is it?
is that a little helpful?
But
Don't worry,
moving cloud.
I can speak with animals. Is that going to be helpful in the next fucking middle of nowhere planar
Why
space?
did you pick
Wait.
Druid if you're only
Wait.
gonna complain about Druid things?
Because
Talk
she
to
didn't
the
make it,
frog.
she chose it day of.
Talk to the flaws.
Not even Dale. It was Druid.
Belle, what? No, just so we're clear. Hold on.
Good
Belle
game.
was always a druid.
Yeah, I know.
I can't change that about her.
Okay.
You should have been a samurai.
So
If I could change life paths right now, you don't think I'd be a samurai? Would you want to be a samurai,
So-
T-Rex?
quite time. Bento, you eat this bento box, and it gives you well traveled. You have 2 uses left of that, so mark that down.
That's a
You have advantage on survival checks made for traveling between locations.
There we
So you'll have
go.
advantage
Oh.
on this first check. So what you are going to be making is you are going to be. Let me look real quick at what this is. So you are going to be making a survival check,
Mhm.
but only add your proficiency if you have proficiency in a water vehicle or space vehicle.
I do have
That's
that.
what the
Okay, so then you can use. So you have a +6 to the roll. So
plus plus.
Plus, you said a +11.
Well, not. What did we use that already?
you'd have to recast it because it
But
only
do
lasts for
it,
an hour.
Did
It's
we,
been.
did you already make a roll for survival?
I haven't made any survival
Then
rolls
what? I casted the first hour on him.
You didn't. That's why I'd asked.
Oh, I thought you were saying I cast it on him a second time. No, I did cast it on him.
Okay, cool.
Okay,
Okay,
so
okay.
11.
So then you'll have
Plus 17.
well, no, you'll have a plus 11.
Well,
Because
plus 11
it's-
because of his thing.
Yeah, and then
And then you said I get proficiency bonus because I have water vehicle proficiencies, which is plus
Well,
5.
you're making sorry. Just to get on the same page with everyone. You're making a survival check.
Yes.
You can only add your proficiency if you have any sort of proficiency in water vehicles or like spacefaring vehicles.
I do.
And then you get expertise in that, so you get twice your proficiency
So,
from his thing.
So
So you
that's
get
still-
5 plus 5 plus 1. So you have a plus 11 to this roll.
Wait, why is he not adding his survival? just
He
said
is.
his
No,
survival.
He
he
is.
is adding his survival. Austin's saying that you'd only get to add your survival if you have proficiency with water vehicles.
Which he does. So why is
So
it not
that's
plus
why
17?
that's why he gets to add his proficiency. He wouldn't get to add it otherwise.
Yeah. So
So it's still a plus 17.
No, it's
no, it is a
it's-
plus,
it's
it
like-
is a survival check. You only get your proficiency
okay.
added to it if
Okay.
you because this is a vehicle check.
Okay.
He has
And I
proficiency
have
with vehicle.
advantage.
Yes.
Okay. Plus 11.
So
Let's get
in terms of your DC, you're aiming for at least a 20. That'll give you a regular success. If you get a 25 or above, that will be a hard, and then a 30 or above will be an extreme.
Okay, I got a 21.
21. Okay, so that will
Yippee.
just be a regular. So
Success.
we're going to be traveling. So let's see how long this will take.
10 years.
Okay. So
Sky
Alright.
Titans.
and then I will say, as just an addendum, because I was wrong, is you are, if you guys want to, you are going to be able to take a long rest. I recommend doing it in shifts, and that as if anything happens that comes up, you know, obviously extensive combat will take you out of a long rest or will add on an extra hour to it. So you are able to take a long rest over the course of this journey.
Okay.
Just take
Um,
turns.
Yeah, I would just recommend turns or some sort of warden.
Me and Belle call first.
We do?
Because we have spell slots and they did not use any.
Yeah.
Okay. So you all begin
Like one.
to sail across. That's not right. No, that's not right. That's not right. We'll do this. So you all begin to sort of sail forward along the river Styx before eventually you raise up the ship above the water as it takes off in a direction of the stars, slowly picking up speed in haste as eventually this tower in the distance, or I should say the night sky itself, grows closer. This tower still on the horizon, but the sky itself growing near. Eventually, as after probably about an hour, you all feel the ship slow down to a stop as Prometheus calls out over the intercom. I don't know if I'm seeing it right, but it seems that the sky is directly in front of us. Can someone check it out, please?
I'm sorry, the sky is directly in front of us?
You'll see it when you get there. I don't really know how else to describe it.
Is there a window I can look out of?
Yeah. I mean, you can also go on board the deck of the ship
Oh,
and
okay.
like, walk there.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah. So, you and whoever else wants to go onto the deck.
I'm
Yeah.
at the wheel, so I'm.
Yeah. So you both would see it, or whoever wants to look at it would see it. You see that ahead of you, probably about 30 feet. Oh wow! Thank you for rolling that.
You forget that shows up for everyone, but?
No, I was having fun.
But you would,
Okay.
walking about to the front of the ship, you would see about 30 feet ahead of you, that it kind of like is a massive wall. You see that the sort of inky void where there are stars in the sky of space is about 30 feet ahead of you as kind of like this wavering barrier. I will say with your true sight that you, looking through this, you would see that it's merely an illusion, that this sort of barrier signifies a end point between this sort of memory, this sort of memory that you all have been within, that this is an end point, that going on beyond this point will put you somewhere different. You obviously saw that a lot with those sort of barriers between you and the garden's library, as we'll call it. But this, looking through it, it doesn't seem to lead to like this space where books that sort of mark history exist. It seems to be a space beyond. But relatively, I mean, it looks like you would be able to pass through it.
What do we think?
It looks like we'll be able to pass through unharmed.
Everybody cool with me going in?
I mean, like, unless there's something that I can do to... I can't control the weather.
Hey, can you throw something at it and just see? Like, double check? I really hate to, like...
idea.
I really hate to drive the ship
Nelly.
into it and it shatters into a billion pieces.
Okay.
Can you throw a flash cube?
You used the god of foresight after all.
Well, yeah. Hey,
God, the
Nelly.
force gun?
Yes.
How small are you again?
I'm like not that tall.
Is it? Are you not the normal sized creature?
I'm smaller.
You're smaller,
I
right?
mean, I'm like not like by like small. I'm like just short.
Do you
You're
reckon
so
you throw him?
little. You're so cute.
Well, I don't want-
What?
Oh, you're so cute.
I wouldn't throw
She
a
starts
damn-
pinching your
But
butt.
he can fly.
Okay.
He's something that we can throw that he can then come back. It's like,
But
I'm a
what if,
boomerang.
what if it does something evil to you when you touch
You don't have like a rock?
no,
like
wait.
a stone?
Hey, who's a good boomerang?
Well,
No, Priscilla
no,
has
Ah.
a booth. Priscilla had
Bunch of
desks
old
with
books.
books stacked up in the captain's quarters, right?
You're what?
I,
Oh,
that's
no, I
that's a
enjoy
fact.
things.
Yeah.
We
I
do
go grab one of the books,
What race are you?
Dragon
oh,
Ball.
throw it
You
straight
ate
up into
the
the air.
Yeah, you watch as you throw this book as eventually it flies about that 30 feet distance between you and this like barrier, and you watch as it impacts it goes through, but it's kind of like a little like water wave.
Oh man, I was gonna read that later tonight.
It was called The Greatest Catch. Believe me, you weren't missing much.
The greatest catch?
Fuck.
There's something better than the perfect catch?
Mm-hmm.
It's I didn't
It
know there was a
was-
sequel!
It wasn't the sequel. It was a bootleg copy by another author.
Oh.
They said, "Oh, they're really getting in on the YA right at the peak. We're all going to make one."
I understand. So it's sort of like fan fiction.
Exactly. There's this
You
scroll
got some
shop
AO3 here?
called what is it? What's A34?
Oh,
AO3?
AO3.
I
A03.
just made that joke.
A34. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so
we go.
Oh
yeah,
my
you
goodness.
watch as slowly, like very cautiously, Prometheus continues to move the ship forward as you steer it, and eventually you watch as like the front bow of the ship, you watch as it passes through, and then eventually the middle of the ship, and then eventually all of the ship. And what you see on the other side,
Man-made portals.
where we are crossing into, as you cross through this sort of natural barrier. I'm checking my phone real quick. Okay. I gotta change up our music.
I
a
can
little
still
bit.
read.
Oh wait,
Yeah?
can you?
Ooh, kill him.
Oh, can you also go into the fridge?
Yeah, for what?
My sushi.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta get in.
Second sushi has hit the tower.
Okay.
What? You can't say that, bro.
I'm gonna do
Oh my
this.
gosh. Austin, how long has it been for us resting?
I'm gonna say that you guys can be about 2 hours into a long rest.
What codes?
So, as you cross through this barrier and your eyes all adjust, it's difficult to sort of describe where you are because it's nowhere that we've ever really been in any real session that we've ever done.
The astral sea.
For you all, I would like you. I'm gonna say for you, Rev, for you, D-Rec, you both can make either an Arcana, Nature, or Religion roll. And for you, Hyde, I'm gonna say at disadvantage, you can either make. You can make a Arcana. You can make the same thing. So it'll just be at disadvantage.
Will the result change on which one I roll?
The DC I'm gonna say is gonna say pretty much the same between all of them. It'll just be the information that you get. That'll be a bit different.
I was gonna do religion. I have a +4 to that and nature.
Okay.
I thought religion would be more fun.
I got an 11.
I can do any of them. I have a +11 to religion, I have a +11 to nature, and I have a +16 to arcana.
Do Arcana with a +16, and then we just leave nature. Nat 20.
Wow. Okay.
I got 7 + 16 for 23.
So that will be a 24.
Actually, no, wait. Nope, that's a 1.
Natural 20, natural
What do you mean that's a 1?
No, I thought that's a 1. I got a natural 1.
Oh no.
Okay.
The full range of what's your important roll?
30.
Oh.
I used the last one. So
Sushi?
I'm good. I only chop.
Wait!
Are you gonna eat it?
I'm not gonna slippery barb to you. Did you roll, Christian?
Yeah.
I'm gonna slippery barb to you, Christian.
Okay.
I don't need these though.
Well, I don't have nowhere to put them.
I'll give myself
Seven,
advantage.
two.
I have +16.
So I get disadvantage?
Well, he already with silvery barbs. I will say you can't. He'd have to be successful on the roll. He
Oh.
was not.
I'll go with it.
Let's go.
Damn it.
So
It doesn't matter. Can you succeed?
natural 20 are the best of the rolls that we have. I'm gonna say we'll get your natural 1 will come into effect, but not now.
Okay.
Let me
Cool.
note it down.
That's cool.
We go into a anti-magic black hole.
Yay!
Okay, so with a natural 20, as you cross over into this barrier, you see kind of leaning up against the railing of the ship, you see Priscilla. In a
Oh, are we?
like a true like a more tangible form than
Memory.
you've ever really seen before. As you look around, the geometry of this place is shifting and wavering as she looks. Kind of hard to really picture and see, huh?
Yeah, this place is a little bit outside my pay grade. I
It's
feel like.
outside of everything. It's difficult to describe. I'm not sure if I ever really mentioned it to you. It's a place. Did I ever talk to you about what the Far Realm was?
No. A lot of our conversations were very to the point. There's this guy, he's here, he's doing injustice. Go stop him.
You want some?
Well, I suppose at this point now we're
I'm okay.
probably the
Thank you.
closest that we've ever really been in
You want
some
some
time.
cheese?
No,
Yeah.
it's not that cheese.
So, outside of the planes, outside of reality, outside of life or death, there exists another space. Not one that we would consider our typical plane, but one that is known as the Far Realm.
Okay.
When you really die, when your body has dissolved into nothing, and when your memory is nothing more than, well, nothing, as if you almost never existed at some point, some people believe that you go here. Space beyond all other space. I don't know if I believe that myself, but yet here it is. A place of tentacles and eyeballs and outer beings who wish to control reality itself as they desperately try and carve their way back in. It's a good place for getting banished to. And it seems that whatever it is this witch queen wants, this iteration of her, it seems that, well, our answers are here. Beyond the stars, beyond the knowledge of gods. In a place where Bitter, bitter things wish to eat away at the world. Farah, welcome, welcome. Try and keep your wits about you, as wherever it is we tread now, I'm sure it's far away from the game that those beings try and hold you to.
Was your ritual just coming here?
Not exactly. It's a bit complicated. We can save the semantics for another time. The point is that it worked and it allowed me to bring you around, and where I ended up, it's not the most important thing, I think.
He surveys the surroundings, inky blackness in any direction.
I can pull up a picture to sort of like show as like a good reference point.
I didn't even your campaign from this place, Harmony. I had the Far Realm Shard.
Do you,
Yeah,
you
you
see that?
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah, just
Yeah, a mass of
No.
eyes and tentacles.
surveying and goes, was your existence as a corporeal being? Why would you choose this? Why would this be the goal? This place seems
This place sucks.
unnatural.
It's difficult to describe. I mean, to say that it's unnatural, I mean, unnatural is just a point of perspective. I mean, obviously, much of our understanding of the way that the world works is based on the rules that we were taught about it. When things fall, they drop. They don't stay aloft. That's how you know it on the material plane. But would you call it unnatural for you to be in wild space, for example? If you were to drop something, maybe it falls slower. It doesn't even fall at all. It just orbits and spins. That's not natural. It's the way that perhaps we learned it when we were younger. All that is just a different perspective of the way that the world works. The way that the world can work.
Is it your goal to make the world work like this, and this be what reality is?
No, not entirely. I mean, there are aspects about it that are bad, that are disfavorable, but if you really want to be the true journeyman's god, you have to understand every realm. You have to master it all. Really get a feel for it, and that's what I'm here to do. To understand, to learn, get a lay of the land, and god things.
I've barely come around on knowing living things, much less god things.
And we'll learn quite a bit together on this journey.
Bell Pepper, one of the people I'm traveling with, we ended up back at the ritual site, and she said that she was able to speak with you, or at least
Yes, I remember.
an iteration of you.
She remembers.
She remembers. You remember this conversation because
I was there, yes.
okay, and you had said that they were watching, or that they
Now we're free of...
watchful eyes.
No, of course not, but when are we ever? We're just free of those abominations, the mechs, those robots.
Yeah.
Can't really get us in the air, unless they can fly.
Can we hear this?
I assume not.
I'm gonna say...
It's like the cat.
I'm gonna say... Where is... You two are resting at the moment, so I'm gonna say likely not. for you two, where are you?
Remember, I went outside.
Spell check.
Yeah. So are you
I
still
I'm out there
kinda-
too to
Okay.
serve the fog.
I'm gonna say at disadvantage, you can roll a perception check to listen in.
They can see her.
That's what we're gonna find out.
10.
10. I'm gonna say not, unfortunately.
Bell before she goes to bed. All right, Nelly, make sure you're really keeping an eye on D-Rec.
You got it,
20
boss.
minutes later.
Can I guidance myself?
I'm gonna say no because I feel like with guidance it's like you're guiding yourself to accomplish a specific thing. Since this is more of like you're in the area but you're trying to listen in, you're not really guiding
So
yourself.
it's going to be passive perception then? 'Cause I have 20.
I'll factor it in with a passive.
I have a
depending-
passive of 20, and I rolled a 14.
I'm gonna say with a 20, looking over towards the wheel, at a like, I'm gonna say that you're not gonna really, you wouldn't really have a reason to interject yourself, but you do see like D-Rec kind of like looking about, his mouth like kind of moving, but nothing that'd really draw you to really hopping into the conversation. But I will say you do know that like something a bit odd is happening as the conversation kind of wraps up.
And I see her, right? Like, I can see who he's talking to, or no?
I'm gonna say with your pattern, I'm gonna say unfortunately not.
Is it because she's not really there, or is it because she's being blocked by something?
That unfortunately just didn't roll high enough on your perception. There is an answer, but you would need a bit. Because what'd you get again? You got a
I rolled a 14, but my passive is 20.
14.
If I was trying to look like, is there a beam? Like,
I'm gonna say.
Listen, here's my argument.
Yeah. Well, what I'm gonna say is roll an Arcana check. Depending on what you get, is what I will give you. Because I'm gonna say.
No, I was gonna
But
say.
damn, she said, "Look, listen."
Listen.
Yeah.
I see him talking. So the first roll, if I did not pass that roll or that check, that's fine. I didn't even really know he was there to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
Now I see his mouth moving, but I don't
that.
see who he's talking to. Can I at least try to see, like, is there a beam that could be blocking another? Like, I'm not necessarily asking if I can see Priscilla.
No.
I'm just trying to see.
I'm gonna say you can fully see him. What you got in the Arcana?
I got a 3.
Hey, but consider this: if player figures it out.
I figured out that she might not be there. I said that. I said, is it because she's not really there?
But
So I'm not necessarily.
I'm gonna say.
Shut up.
Yeah.
I'm not necessarily saying I want to see her.
Right.
I want to see if. I just want to see or deduce if there is something weird going on. Like, is there actually a person there, or is it just being blocked by like a beam or a flag or something?
I'm gonna say with your perception, with your passive, you don't really see anything. Like the full where he is not obscured by anything. If there was someone there, you'd be able to see them easily. I will say with your passive, obviously this realm, as you are passing through it, there is a lot of magical miasma and energy that is radiating around it. And you get the sense that sort of where D-Rec is that maybe there was something magical that's sort of blocking this figure or obscuring who he's talking to. But with a 3, unfortunately, you're not able to deduce it. It just kind of looks like he's there with no one.
Maybe I just think he's going crazy.
But you had asked a question. Did you know?
Fuck. This was a while ago. I think I just asked the question of, is it your goal or like your aspiration to incorporate elements of the far realms into reality?
Right. Yeah. She basically said that like if you were to become the journeyman's god, you have to see it all.
Have you communicated with Tasha ever in any context?
Not a Tasha, you would know.
Is she the god of vague posting?
D-Rec is still at the wheel?
Yeah.
touches the wheel on his back, sets it into a light spin.
Yeah.
And it's just sitting there, steeples his fingers.
It's difficult to describe. I'm sorry. I mean, once we have a bit more time and when you're not busy, I can really tell you all about it. I don't mind. It's just I've seen so much. I mean, and you haven't really seen all that much. It's just.
I'll tell you what I have seen. I've seen my own body ripped open. I've seen the crew that you claim to love desiccated, murdered, ripped to pieces. I've seen the ship that we once loved torn asunder. I see a witch queen rapidly approaching, altering reality in a way that is detrimental to the beings on energy plane. So, as much as I would love to say, let's wait until we can get more time alone to have a good conversation, I might impose a bit more emphasis on moving quickly. Real and true.
Maybe this makes sense. One of the human inventions, a water dam. When they're built, they obviously block up a body of water that builds up on one side of the dam, and on the other, they have releases for the water to flow through and energy to be produced and to be made. What I'm trying to do for you, for everyone here, is to make sure that the water, as the information, isn't flowing too quickly out of this dam. Because when that happens, the dam can split, it can rupture, and then everything floods on down. And then that poor village beneath is flooded and killed. What I'm trying to do here is to make sure that I'm not giving out too much information for a number of different reasons, but the main one being that information is power, and sometimes with too much power, you can get too focused on the grand picture. I'm a bit too focused on the grand picture and trying to make sure that boots on the ground stay on the ground. Because if they leave the ground, then who's there to watch the soil? When we have a bit more time, I can tell you all about the Witch Queens, all about the different iterations that exist throughout the multiverse, and why things might be happening in the way that they're happening now. But for right now, we don't understand where we are. We thought we were in a garden, now a library, now a beach, and now all this. So, forgive me if I am being a bit cagey or a bit wishy-washy with some information. It's because I like to make sure that it doesn't get muddled when it comes out. Do you understand?
My existence is functional. And I can only be efficient if I'm given information to succeed. So I hope that in this pursuit of figuring out the grand design, you don't obscure it so much that even the people on your side don't know where you stand. And I turn away from her.
Yeah.
Can I walk up to you? Do you walk away from her?
No, like I turn my back to her, and then I think at that moment, if you weren't like hiding behind a.
Yeah, I was just kind of watching you.
Yeah, I think about at that point is kind of like when you, with your passive, would look over and sort of see him having that, like the end of that conversation. That's when you could walk up.
I'll look up to him.
Were you asleep?
No, you look troubled. Are you okay?
It's the it's dark out here and it's kind of off-putting.
Inside. Well, you might win that. I'm rolling like shit.
What is it for if I'm...
Deception if you're lying to me, persuasion if you're telling the truth.
And then you don't tell the table which one.
Yeah.
18.
I also got an 18.
You got it yourself, Joseph?
I can.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you can either guidance yourself or you can just reroll.
The fuck?
You would both get to reroll.
Oh.
21. I'm guidancing.
Okay, so with the 21, tell her what she would take up with the 21.
It was a performance check. Derek is grappling with his own internal thing of his entire existence at this point has been in the pursuit of like fulfilling whatever Priscilla wants and like what her needs are, and she tells him to do things and he goes and does them, and there's never a problem, and there's never been a question as like, oh, why is she having me do this stuff? And this is the first time where he's walking away from an interaction going, I feel like she's intentionally obfuscating and being difficult with not telling me everything, and it's the first time that's ever happened, and I'm like taken back a little bit. But I don't want to present that because
I'm just a bit confused. It looked like you were talking.
Oh
to
yes,
someone or yourself.
I get. There are Priscilla. We have a kind of
Telepathic?
yeah. It's not open communications. It's not. I can say stuff in my head, and sometimes she responds, sometimes she doesn't. But if there's anything that she wants to tell me, she just plops right in and lets me know what's on her mind.
An odd relationship.
I mean, the relationship between a creator and the createe is one that is hard to define sometimes.
Quite.
But I don't know. I think.
Well, I mean, what is it that was said that made you look so troubled?
It was actually the lack of things that were said that is what gives me pause. Is that
right.
It's just I feel like a lot of it is we're going and we don't know where we're going. We don't know what the right plan is, and there isn't maybe a right plan. Maybe it is all on the fly, and there's no like. A lot of what I've in my time being, it's go here, do this.
Fuck it, we ball.
Fuck it, we ball. But this one is leave it up to you, or like it's all your own interpretation. And I've never been tasked with having to have my own interpretation. I've just been given the plan, and I think there's just it's not that I think I'm incapable of doing it. It's that why this time are we deciding
when the stakes are so high?
When the stakes are so high, are we going to leave it in the hands of? And he kind of just gestures down. He goes, a wooden construct.
I think you're more than just a wooden construct. You're a wooden construct with thoughts and feelings and emotions, and you're able to do things that a lot of trees aren't able to do.
Derek's in love.
Yeah, Derek leans over a kiss.
Oh,
no, sorry.
But I
That's
think maybe
that interaction is canon.
maybe I can see why it might feel frustrating to feel alone in this by somebody that you've looked up to for a long time for answers, and in the past you'd always given them to you. But perhaps she's not giving them to you this time because she knows that you've got it. And you might not know that, but she knows that. And we all know that we're all capable of doing it too. I have no doubt. It is scary at times, but at the end of every day that we've been together, I've thought, well, it could have gone worse. So, maybe you just need to have more faith in yourself, and then you'll find that answer that you're so looking for.
It's not a bad thought.
Doubt is okay sometimes. It shows that you do care about what you're doing. You're not just doing it mindlessly, thoughtlessly. You do care. Did you hear that? I think somebody hit their head on the cot. Matthew, are you okay?
Rev, shut up. What's wrong with you? I'm trying to sleep.
My finger got jammed inside the deck board.
Why are you messing with that? Go back to bed.
I was sleeping.
Do you want to recover spell slots or not? I kicked the top bunk.
Hey, that's not nice. I can hear everything because I don't dream.
You can belt. Yeah. Because the jeans bell bottoms. Okay.
What was I saying?
Doubt is a good thing.
Oh, yes. Too much doubt can be harmful, but I think general, normal doubt and uncertainty, it means that you're being thoughtful about it. And if you're feeling like you don't know what to do next, or your next move might you're wrong, you can turn to us. We're all friends here. We're all here for one another.
That's true. I will say, I think there has been a noticeable uptick in the time that we've been traveling together. When I first linked up with Bell Pepper, when I linked up with Rev, it was
We hooked up with
we hooked up with him.
Link up. Is this modern day slang that you're speaking of?
We began traveling together.
Right, of course.
And then we fought. Not kidding.
Oh, where was I?
We didn't need a fourth.
That threesome, baby.
But you know, I think we talked about being one of one, being something that no one really knows what I am. I get the reaction that I get is one that is often more circus animal than Marvel. And it's changed over time. People have gotten better. I remember the one night we went out to the tavern, and Belle was like, "I want to see how many drinks I can get in him."
That's a great me impression.
So.
Well, I for one think you are marvelous. So.
Can't be saying nice shit to me. I'm completely
just because you feel that you are alone in terms of your creator.
Look at the group that I'm around. All y'all flirting with each other all the time. D-Rec goes, "Oh, nice to meet."
Just because you feel alone in your relationship with your creator does not mean you have to feel alone with us. If she's not giving you answers, we will.
D-Rec, having learned his lesson, D-Rec extends just a massive hand.
She'll give you like a hug. She barely.
She leads it for a kiss.
God damn it! I don't know the clues.
You pull in for that hug, can you make a perception check for me?
Perception check.
Make an insight check. Yeah, she's not into you.
22.
With a 22,
You're like my little wooden brother.
with a 22, as you pull in for that hug and you take in that moment, your eyes open for just a second, and you see standing on the opposite side of where the captain's wheel is, she never left. And she's
whoopsies.
She's looking at you with that sort of saying, like she's looking at you with the same eyes that you have. And walking over and whispering into your ear, "Don't worry, D-Rec, you're not alone. You made a friend. I have a little copy of yourself, don't forget that." As the checks of your
Mick is dead. Guys, the mech that I made in session 1, he's dead. She's gonna go kill him. No. This is above table. I'm not actually saying this.
I don't remember who we're talking about.
The guy that we animated in
The one that animated, where I asked her to animate him.
Oh.
She's gonna go make him. She's gonna make him do shit. He just wants to be a sailor.
Yeah.
Oh.
But eventually he disappears.
Oh man, Sonic has to use the bathroom. What's going on?
Right.
What's the bathroom situation like on the Spelljammer shit?
Bad.
You, D-Rec, over the course of the next, at this point now, 12 hours, I need you to roll a d12 for me, and I will tell you what happens based off of the roll.
10.
Okay, with a 10.
We all get pizza.
Well, you did roll an encounter for the day, but you did roll a better one. So, two things. One, is if you all would like to take a long rest, you're more than welcome to. Number two,
Thank God for those spellcasters.
is we'll get to what happens in a minute. As
I
I'm
need my charger
going
back.
to grab the charger.
My charger, I need it.
Oh, I also need a charger.
B.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom and see.
Go piss queen.
Oh.
Oh, dear.
Artie, you have to move.
Oh,
you're
sorry.
You're in the broken ass chair. You can't be doing that.
Sorry.
I feel like Maui there. Not a care in the world about people trying to go around you.
Okay, but you can all take this time to have any conversations that you want with another, as I'm gonna run to the bathroom.
And change out spells if you can prepare spells.
Yeah, change out your spells. Make sure you do all your things that you need to do, but
Right. Hey, Rev.
Yes.
Good morning.
Good
I got a question for you.
What is your question?
So, do you ever change into pajamas? Because, like, when you went to bed, you were wearing the cloud, and
Oh,
now you're waking up in the
The
cloud.
cloud doesn't really get dirty.
I guess that was my question. Is like, it just is
So jealous.
forever.
Yeah, I mean, I can make it go away if I want to.
You-
Like, I'll do it. My tits will show. Like, I can do this. Like, it's not like it's not like I can make it move.
Just like
Like, I don't have to do
biggest
anything.
possible.
I
Oh my god, the
decency.
clouds are minimizer.
Right. Decency.
Yeah.
I'm just. Okay. Wow. Good morning, everybody.
Do you reckon like here's a big commotion and like peeks his head underneath and goes,
Oh, here comes
I'm
the
sorry.
morning wood.
Oh yeah.
Morning wood.
Derek just sticking his wood in any conversation, huh?
And I'm here too.
Hi, Nelly.
Lum.
Those boobs.
Well, no, my clothes are back.
Oh, okay.
Now. Okay.
Let's have
Wait,
How
so
would
you-
how would your fiance feel about someone showing their boobs to you?
I don't know. We never had that conversation before, but considering when
I
we
would be okay
started
with it.
when we started
I'd
dating,
be okay with it.
considering when we started dating, yeah, considering yeah. No, when we started dating, he used to wear his old wedding ring, so I'm
So you have a whole
sure.
pass.
And you decided, yeah, I'm in
This is the one.
This is the one.
So,
Hey, I'm not
How
holding
far-
it against him, but
how
I'm
far
just
were-
saying.
How long were they
That was
separated
also
before they
meant
got
to be
together?
connected to his
How long
ex.
were his old fiance and him separated?
Yeah.
Quite a while. I think like something like 4 years, 3 years.
Did she die?
No.
No.
Oh, so he was just really in it.
He was really in it, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And actually,
Wait, how long before they separated did you start dating?
Unprepared.
how long did
When
Well,
they
if they
separated.
separated 4 years had passed, they meet.
Oh,
He's still wearing the ring, so at
Gotcha.
least 4 years, which is like enough time. That's
Yeah, that's
take time.
not- I thought
you
they
take
were
time to work
4
on
years.
yourself. You
I thought they
enroll
were
in a woke
together for
workshop.
4 years.
No.
Okay.
Well, how long were they together? Do you know?
Silly space.
like since childhood, probably.
Oh, well, those. I don't know. That's.
Since childhood.
How old
makes
is he
it
again?
Different, but
He's 21.
how old are you?
Let's not get into
And
that.
I don't think we need to get
Next
into that.
question.
Next question. You should never ask a lady
So
how
you're
old she is.
telling me
You're right.
you saw a 21-year-old fresh out of a
Wearing a wedding
When
ring.
I-
wearing a wedding
When I met
ring.
him, he was 20.
When you met him.
Oh no!
Oh,
when,
so he
and
was-
when, and
Yeah,
when the
just turned
character
20
was
when I met him.
first
Actually,
created,
I
he
met
was
him on his
18.
20th birthday.
So he called the wedding off at 16.
I can tell you didn't meet him at a tavern.
Right, he was engaged at 16?
No, that's when he must have called it off.
Yeah,
though.
he was no.
Oh, was it
Yeah,
an
but they were-
arranged marriage?
No. No. I'm trying to. How do you say that in the country way? No.
No.
Nah. No.
Nar.
No.
It's not nar. Nah,
Nar.
it was not an
Clear,
arranged marriage.
I
You
wasn't
think
getting
because they're both like high, noble folk, but no, actually, she was gonna be in an arranged marriage, and then she left it to be with him.
Oh, wow.
Right.
So
Did
it
you-
was like true love.
Did you feel any way about it? How it was? They were two people of royal lineage, and then the first person he got with afterward was like not a royal lineage. Was there like a
He's elder.
what was like not even his elder,
one.
but was there like a class discrepancy sort of thing that happened?
Does it balance out with an age then?
Oh, but does the age dynamic balance it out? So we're at
the
equilibrium.
power is equal.
How much do you make a year?
Are you a gold digger?
I made
I
it.
asked the same question as you. I asked it a lot nicer.
Let's just be very clear. I was a shop owner, all right? I did
And the
own.
shop.
You certainly
I love
inspected
every
his
time you
wares.
say something and I ask a follow-up and you get really nervous about it.
No, I'm sorry. It's just, I'm not used to sharing information about myself because a lot of the shit I used to do was illegal. But I'm legal now.
So is he, apparently.
By 2 years when you met him.
Is
So-
the age of consent in what? Right, 18?
Oh, I hope
That would
so.
be.
We sure
It would say a lot about you if you create a world where it's lower.
No.
Did you go to prom with him?
Shut up.
Hey, guys, I'm the TM and it's actually 16 in my world.
No, I used to run a potion shop. I ran it was like a medical potion shop.
Do they sell age-up potions?
You're so funny,
Yeah,
Rick.
but
Go
you-
back to being the ultimate cuck of the universe.
It's like in the
What's
scroll
old?
in Jago.
Huh?
What?
Anyway, I
What's
used to
this
sell
Ninjago?
some unsavory things there, so
Okay.
it's just something I'm not, used
Age
to.
gap relationships.
No,
So
like
you got him addicted.
no, actually, I'm just making a point that I wasn't as I'm not, obviously I wasn't some noble folk, but like I was doing all right for myself. I wasn't like in the slum. Well, my shop was in the slums, but like that's just because
Oh, you were a rich person. You gentrified the neighborhood.
no. What does that mean?
You like went into a less than like financially stable neighborhood and started
See,
buying
I
real
don't know
estate.
these big fancy
You also
words
said
we
that
say. I didn't go
you
to
did
school.
illegal things. Did you go to prison?
Only
Didn't go to school, but went to prison.
twice.
What?
Only twice.
For
For
what?
how long?
Well, the first time it's because so the first time it's because my shop I was taken in because I was they thought that I was selling drugs, but actually
Were
they
you?
were trying to. Well, yes, but that's not what
What?
they were even getting me in for.
Tax
The legal system is terrible,
That's what we get
okay? And so they were actually arresting me under guise of treason because they
What?
thought that I was a part of the big ploy of I've said too much, but they thought I was a part of a giant
You
ploy
can say
that
anything to
ended
us
up,
here. We're all
like,
friends here.
I
working
recently
against
found
the,
that out.
were, a big ploy that was working against
Just
the crowds.
friends.
So
D-Rec has all these flowers that he had started to make a little custom bouquet, and he's just like, stupid.
Usually the Iron Golem with the flower.
so I only went to prison like really for real once, and it wasn't even. It was like they just needed to arrest someone, And then they put me in my shop and made the whole town think that was actually me. And if you think the government wouldn't do that, they would.
And then how did anyone find out that it was a clone and it wasn't really you?
Oh my boyfriend killed the clone.
I was gonna say, did the boyfriend come in and like go to kiss you, and the clone said, "Whoa, we should examine the dynamics in our relationship," and I was like, "That's not my bell pepper," and then bah.
Well, it wasn't exactly me. It looked different. My boyfriend walked in. Wasn't my boyfriend at the time. Actually, my situationship was with him. My boyfriend, my situationship, but like not my boyfriend yet.
What was your situation?
Oh no!
Y'all know? Okay, there was this.
It's actually two different people.
Y'all know
Wait,
Ancora.
Bell's got a roster.
You're the
Excuse
guy
me?
who sent us on the
Y'all know
quest.
Ancora? Not Ancora, but Ancora had a twin brother named Gamma.
I forgot about this.
I did see that one when you guys came to the place.
I only
Or
know
you didn't
Ancora.
go, but they did.
Gamma?
Yeah,
I haven't seen Gamma in a while, actually.
he looked different.
Really?
He's a golden.
Oh no, I saw the wooden body. Actually, kind of looked a little like you. Not saying that you're my type, but.
Nothing petite.
He's the right
Not
age,
a
so.
Not a good day for you, dear.
Hey,
I could go back to sleep or restart.
I'm just going to throw this out there again, not in any sort of specific way. I am 6 months the way that, like, elf aging. It's different. You shouldn't put me on like a
You
human
age
scale.
even slower.
It's,
He's
in,
2 months
it's in the
old.
same way that Gamma was like 3 years old.
Yeah, like it is different.
Oh no.
Hey,
How old was your situationship?
My situation, we're not gonna get into
he
that.
was born on a leap day.
Right, and if you factor in the fact that he was born on a leap day, he was
Well,
3.5 years old.
Well, actually, it was more so the case of how old is Belle?
26.
26.
Ooh, so we have a 130-year-old something going after a 26-year-old.
So it was a 3-year-old trapped in the body of 106.
Oh my, no, it was Rudius.
What?
Anyway, so as you all are sailing along,
Let's really get into this.
No, let's really get into this.
as
Because
you
this
all,
threesome for
well,
sure gonna happen.
I'd love to hear. I'd love to hear. But as you all are sailing along, eventually you see off in the distance, sort of anchored into, anchored in space by these tentacles and these vine-like sinew protrusions. You see sort of anchored into just this open area of space. You see a. I think you would recognize what this is. This is a sort of space station. It is heavily damaged and desecrated, And it looks like the back half of it looks like something had blown off the tail end of it, but it looks like, though, that there are sort of asteroids and rocks that make up a lot of the space that you are sailing on by, that sort of anchored in by the sinew and the flesh of the space, that there is still a crumpled remains of a space station. And as you are sailing on by, you do see that there are a couple cargo boxes that are just kind of floating in nothingness that you would be able to grab.
Yeah,
if you
I
wanted
want
to take a little pause and investigate.
Can we look at the boxes? Any big complaints about that? Obviously, we want to. Do you want to take a second, go check out the space station, maybe take a peek? But I want to check out these boxes because they might have goods in them.
We just do the boxes. Yeah, do the boxes
Yeah, so
first.
you want to go with D-Rec? I'll go with Nelly and Rep.
Sure.
And we can split up, go to
Why
that
don't we
section of
just
boxes,
go
go
to
to
the
that section of
boxes
boxes.
Do we want this split? I don't like splitting up.
Why don't
I
we
guess
just
we'll
go to the
No, well,
boxes
it's all,
first?
the boxes are out and floating in the space, and then there's the space station. So we could either go directly to the space station, or we could get the
No,
box.
let's do boxes.
Let's do the
first.
boxes.
Let's lasso in the boxes.
Absolutely.
Oh,
So-
mini game.
Over the next couple minutes, you
Mini-game.
get salvageable. There are two main boxes that you pick up and are able to get onto your deck. The other ones are kind of either crumpled in a way that anything inside would have been damaged, destroyed, or they're kind of open and you see like ruined clothing or very spoiled food just sort of floating around. But you do get two boxes that you can put onto your deck. Inside of our first box is
Well, Austin's looking at that. In Jessa's Warrior Cat server, what?
What's wrong with you? You're just outing me like that. Shut up, bitch. What the hell?
In Jessa's
No!
Warrior Cat server,
No!
someone sent
well, now
a little.
you're making it a big deal.
Someone sent a little doodle of a pony, and then someone else responded.
What's a cat?
Of a cat?
Oh.
I don't little whatever that is. And then someone else responded.
Well, Jess
oh.
also has a My Little Pony server.
And then someone else responded and said, "Oh wow."
No, that was in response to them saying she had a Lynx boyfriend.
Oh,
Like their character.
it looks like they're responding to this image saying,
Mm-mm.
"Oh wow." Do you want to show the class?
What about
No.
Blake's boyfriend?
No,
What
I
about
don't.
6
Stop talking
inches?
about my server.
Can I-
No.
My wife died
Piss me
last
off.
year.
My wife died
There's
this year. It's
one
the
right
testament.
My sister or my daughter
Jeez,
killed
oh my-
herself.
Okay, so you looking inside of this box, you see 3 items inside. The first is a weapon mod, the Ruby Serpent Talisman.
Okay.
Yes,
What does
The
that
Ruby
do?
Serpent?
Ruby Serpent Talisman.
Ruby
Um,
Serpent.
Whatever could that be?
Ruby Rose,
Who
Whatever.
is that?
an actress.
It tastes like soap.
Sounds like
What?
a...
She's the one British or Australian actress with the really short hair. She got cast to take Batwoman, and everyone was mad
Is
about it.
that song that people did on TikTok where that guy
So,
like, Ruby Rose, I
Ruby
can't wait to
Serpent
eat that
Talisman.
bitch."
A finely
What?
cut.
Who said
Shut
that?
up. A finely cut ruby talisman of an Ouroboros, consuming and birthing itself anew. Looking into the crystal, in the light appears to show realities beyond where matching talisman exist in parallel. When applied to a magical item, it gains the following benefits: Ruler of Shattered Thrones. You gain telepathy up to 60 feet.
Well, I've never
Additionally-
seen that before.
Additionally, you gain resistance to poison damage.
Okay.
And alongside that, you find a silver star drop. Legend speaks of the history of the silver stars that rained down upon the world and the Ravengers who followed. So too does history speak of the sweet and airy gummy texture of this small pearly white gumdrop. And that has the ability of Ravage, which does, if you don't know, you
Ravage.
get to eat it. And last but not least,
This is canonically where Zaggle gets all of his merchandise.
Zaggles, Zaggles.
He does have Far Realm stuff in there.
What was
This
that?
is his overstock.
you also find a
23 avoided fleas.
Matthew, no.
You find a Fizzoda soda, a festive favorite in taverns. A bubbly milky drink distilled directly from a rare breed of bovine. And that has the ability of go all night, which does, you don't know.
Did you make this one? Oh, really?
What does it do?
It's from your world.
Well, the Fizzodas are from my world. Brands.
I kind of want the
They're-
gumdrop.
They're my sponsored brands that exist.
Is the gumdrop from the chocolate factory that hired
No.
Gnomish kids? All right.
No, it's not.
It's Christian Kingdom.
That's fucking funny.
They were all like in their 30s.
But they're
But they're gnomes.
They're gnomes.
But they're
Which
gnomes,
means
so-
they're little.
They're doing the punch card. They gotta jump up and hit.
Well, because gnomes age at such
Very
a long,
slow.
like at a very slow pace, so 30-year-old gnomes are still kids. I thought
you
this was funny when I was
Lastly, find one more item.
Okay.
You find. Actually, let me double check. Yeah.
Okay.
Why not? You find Empress's Plum Wine, a coastal dessert wine often given between sailors in memorial of the lost and celebration for the living. And then that has the ability
Oh,
of
the Ravagers!
of Till the Next, which does something.
Just that's Fallen King.
Yes.
Okay. So we have
I forgot. I was thinking.
Ruby Talisman, Gumdrop, Soda, and
Soda.
Wine. Soda.
Has anyone seen any? Like, I recognize some of this merchandise. Like, obviously, I recognize the wine. That's a staple. I recognize the gumdrops. That's a staple. But like, some of these things I've never seen. And I used to work in imported goods.
Stolen.
Well, maybe you're just
not all of
very-
it.
Did we not thought we established this is like from across all time and space?
Didn't you guys find something called black lace last session?
He's not black. Last time I heard.
Are you sure?
No, he was
Little
made of bone. It's different.
Reverse Michael Jackson.
So yeah, you can figure out where or who these are going to go to.
Can I get the Fizzoda?
Wait, so we're all just gonna glaze over the fact that this is
Oh,
like.
can I have the plum wine?
I would like the Gumdrop.
All right. Who wants? Is that it?
Yes.
Oh, there's also the Ruby
The
Talisman.
Ruby Talisman for telepathy.
Are we just gonna? I would love that. Are we
Also,
just
what
gonna
did you
glaze over the fact that like this is like stuff from like worlds that are not our own? Is no
Nope.
one freaked out about that?
I mean,
No.
that's kind of. I mean, have you looked around?
It's
There's like a bunch of
fun.
eyeballs and tentacles everywhere.
No, I'm
It's like,
I
serious.
actually I've read about the Fizzodas when I was at the what's it called? Where am I not from?
Fizzodas would not. I don't.
No, hold on.
Oh.
I'm gonna do something silly.
Okay.
Okay.
What is the
I
place
said
that,
that
I
was-
live currently?
Oh, the pestle and
The
mortar.
pestle the pestle and mortar. One day the mortar and pestle.
Sorry.
One day Baba Yaga just pulled up and she's like, "Look at this bucket that I have."
You know Baba Yaga?
She lives there.
Wait, you've been in the mortar?
I live in the
Oh, you
mortar.
live in the
So
mortar.
I
Pestle
don't know if
now.
you remember this, but the thing in my backstory is
Right. Wait,
I've
have
actually.
we ever met?
I do not believe so.
You might have crossed paths.
I've spent a lot of
I
time in
read
the
this
mortar.
book and I
pestle.
read about these whipped cows, and that's all. I don't remember anything about them.
I've actually crossed paths with Papa Yaga as well.
Really? Wow, Ani Yaga. Did you know she's well? If I have any say in it, I would love for her to be the godmother of my kids.
You're pregnant?
No, not yet.
He's pregnant.
No. Well, if I could get,
If it was my way, you would be.
if it was my way, he would be.
Robin is such an Emperor advocate.
You would.
Robin's like, I just don't want to make her deal with it.
Trans Robin theory, sorry.
Yeah.
No. I listen. I'm not saying that
Okay.
like my current fiance is going to be the father of my kids, but you know,
Why not? I don't know why I feel deeply offended by this.
we haven't gotten there yet.
In the other box, what you?
There's more boxes.
Well, yeah, there were two boxes.
Let's
There were two
go.
boxes.
More stuff. I love things.
Wow, it's almost like the
Vanilla
universe.
Maze.
It's almost like the universe is
You
gifting
know,
us
those
because
boxes
they
together.
irreparably pissed someone off.
I'm so happy.
No, the universe
No,
preface.
It was prefaced at the beginning of the session that we were always going to get this stuff.
Yeah, that these things were written in, and that things were gonna happen.
Just help that you irreparably pissed off.
So, just to round back to the stuff we got earlier, not right now, we have the Harpy Feather Ladder. Does anyone use that?
I have not. I think I wanted to use it.
We also
The
have
harpy feather.
the Atlas subroutine that nobody is using right now, that I think Bell has.
I have it.
Should we
Bell
decide to use these instead of?
I
letting
have it. And
them
I
sit?
wrote it down that I
I
have.
know. I'm saying, should we use them instead of not using them?
A dormant remnant of the road.
Who made that?
It lets you have 10 feet
Sounds like how we call it.
initiative advantage for anyone within 10 feet, where you get blind sight.
Okay.
I would take it for the blind side.
I would like to have the Harpy's Feather Leather specifically because it's about melee attacks, and that's my whole.
Should we open this box first and then?
Well,
stuff
sure,
on
let's
the-
Yeah,
open
yeah,
the
yeah. I
box.
was gonna say if it is alright, I don't have dark vision. I'm just a human, so I would take.
Nothing wrong with being human.
There's nothing wrong with being human. You're right, actually, but I can't see in the fucking dark, and there's a lot of dark around us.
Take the
We crack open the second box.
Let's see the content. Oh my gosh, case.
Come
Yeah.
on
Looking
down.
at the other box, it's very different. The other one was definitely like a storage container. Probably like pretty sizable. This one is a lot smaller. And as you pry this box
Break it down.
open, you see
Hit me with it.
looking inside. I'm trying to pull something up real quick.
Some good, some gameplay.
Here, hold on. Give me 2 seconds. But as you open up this box, labeled on the outside is a piece of what looks to be like masking tape, like three sticks long, or 3 tape long, I should say. That labels it as Dr. Atris personal belongings. Do not touch.
Touch that shit, Theodore.
I want to touch it.
Do
Well,
it.
last time we
Never
did-
listen to the signs.
Back up.
Can you grab the scissors that are in there?
Yeah.
Careful with the
Ripping
camera.
the box open, what
Gonna make me
you
get up.
find inside is
We might have to put the. How's that computer charging?
We might have to put just on that.
It's still got a bit of
Don't
charge.
worry, we're gonna take her to McDonald's on her last
They're not
day.
in there.
Let them have a
Those
hamburger.
scissors.
One hamburger. What are you cutting?
My hair.
oh,
Wait,
what?
okay. Looking inside of the
That's
other
fine.
box,
I can get it
you
out.
see that sort of preserved in a pickling substance. You see the body of a small girl.
She's being
Bill.
What?
The top of her
Nothing.
forehead. Her head is entirely bald, but sort of in a line around her forehead, there is a large scar. That sort of traces itself along in a circle.
Next air that
She is devoid of all muscle
Oh.
and is very much skin and bones. Looking at her, she appears to be about the age of 7.
Oh my god, I'm sorry, did you just find a child in this box?
Yeah.
Yes.
And you fucking called Belle?
What did they do to her? Why?
Pickle.
Papa.
And alongside that, you see sort of like hooked up to it with wires and stuff, there appears to sort of be a black box radio. Sort of both receiver and transmitter that both records everything that would hear and also has the ability to send things out. And you see that is actively flashing.
I'm gonna mentally talk to you.
Me?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's not say anything right now because there's a recording device right there, and I think it's recording what this child is happening to this child or something because it's active and it's blinking. So do we want? I don't think we want people to know we're here.
But counterpoint. What if we say that we are working for Tasha?
Is this
What if they don't?
Tasha's?
What if they don't?
I don't
like
know.
that?
This is a child in the box. This feels like something that she would be a part of.
But what if they don't like Tasha and then they kill us because
They're talking to each other's heads.
Right. I
But
forgot.
then, if they do show up and they go, you're with Tasha, we can go, we're actually not with Tasha.
But okay,
I was about to hand you the receiver anyway. There was no point where I was going to talk into this.
I'm gonna. Can I turn it off, Austin?
Looking at the receiver itself, there doesn't appear to be a necessary way to turn it on or off. Like there aren't really any sort of controls on it that you'd really recognize. It just more seems like that whatever this sort of is, like you would need like it's remotely controlled.
Does it
Can
look
I
like it's a
search-
recording device, or does it look like it's a message box? Like, does it look like it could possibly
Like
hold a message for us?
it's like a transmitter.
I'm gonna
Like, does it look like it could be trying to communicate a message to us right now?
Oh, James.
I'm gonna say you
James
wouldn't.
Corden?
I'm gonna say you wouldn't really know because the fact that
No.
hey, I love Mude. Put it away,
So-
please.
Sorry. Jessica,
Hey, I understand that. Please put Mude away. Especially because I have to re-describe things a lot of times. You wouldn't know. This is technology beyond your understanding.
Can I think really hard about having that talking doll common magic item?
Mm-mm.
And can I find it in space?
I'm gonna say no.
Damn it. You're an artificer. Can you make magic items?
Yeah, you can usually make one that like has magic mouth, right? Like you can make an
Can you
item that
make
talks.
a talking doll?
Austin?
I thought there was something that an artificer could
You can do it, but
What are you trying to use the talking doll for?
I want to record this girl. Is she alive?
You have no idea.
I'm going to medicine check.
You get the rest of them too. Yeah.
Okay. 18.
18 certainly doesn't look good.
I mean, she's pickled, so.
Is she actually pickled? Well, is she actually pickled, or is it something we're just saying?
No, like it is a brine-like substance.
Oh my god,
that's
she is
keeping
actually
her-
pickled.
Yeah.
And she's skin and bone. Like, he said
Brine
that she has
like
no
or
muscles.
brine?
Oh,
brine.
Ew!
I know what this is.
I can't look at this.
I
I
know
can't
what
look at
I know
this.
what it is.
I'm going away.
They brined her to preserve her body, and I think she could maybe be alive. But it's like that scroll where the guy fell in the pickle brine, and he gets preserved, and then he comes back to life in the 20th century.
I'm not looking at this.
Wait,
Y'all have
what
fun. I'm not looking at
scroll
dead
Wait,
children.
what?
Yeah, he falls in the pickle brine. It preserves him. And then they open back up, they'll close down pickle plant, and he comes out with the pickle brine.
What are you
He's alive.
referencing?
I get what he's referencing.
What are you referencing?
Yeah, obviously
And
you
then he
know. That's
starts-
what this
And
is.
he starts selling pickles.
This is not what
Seth
I'm
Rogen.
doing, but I do understand
What
that. I
are
do
we doing?
understand
Say
that.
the freaking
Can
name.
you
I
say,
don't know the name, I just know the premise.
you don't, as Matthew, you don't remember the name.
No.
Okay.
Sounds like a Futurama plot.
Probably no, it's with Seth Rogen.
Big Mouth?
No, it's like this is some live action movie.
I hope not.
Come from him.
Anyways, I think that they're preserving her maybe, and she's maybe alive, maybe she's not. I don't know. Maybe they just want to preserve her body.
I don't care
assumedly.
what they want to do with the body. Can we please close it and leave
She's
it
a
alone?
child. This is inhumane.
I'll pick up the recording device, Austin.
You're touching things in it.
I will say with it that the
Or is it connected to her body?
it is connected to the sort of tube.
And the tube's connected to her body?
Yeah, it's kind of like it's all built onto like one central thing.
Can I?
Can I make an intelligence check?
I was gonna say, can I make like a? I don't have good medicine. Is there a way that I can see if she's alive without
I think someone did just roll a medicine check.
It
I
doesn't look like she's alive.
Okay.
There might be a soul trapped within, but
Okay, but there's no. Okay.
but there is no apparent life.
No way they said it. Oh, I get a roll important die.
Can I? Okay, from what Belle saw, this doesn't. I'm really trying to think. Can I make a medicine check?
Yeah.
If we removed her body from the brine, do I think there would be an adverse effect to her body?
Just not,
Yeah, make a medicine
It
check.
would not be preserving this, I guess.
18?
I thought the same
wait,
thing.
Wait, did you? Hold on. 21.
21. With a 21 looking at it, I mean, it doesn't really seem like there may be any adverse effect. Like the substance itself doesn't look like it's harmful. I mean, if it was, it wouldn't be able to preserve the body.
Yeah.
More so, what it looks like is that the body inside is so frail and fragile that you're worried that if taking it out, not necessarily any adverse effects to you, but it might, like, the body might fall apart.
She's been pickled for a long time.
Well, her body's probably being preserved for scientific purposes, not necessarily to keep her alive and stable, but to do testing on her.
Dr. What was the name on the back of the box?
The doctor's name was
Doofenshmirtz.
Dr. Atris. Atris.
Atris.
Is that not the
Was
same?
that the same as the laboratory we were in the beginning?
Yeah.
With the carrion?
Is that not the same?
No.
Or no. But I
What's the
thought.
name one time?
Atris. Atris. Dr. Atris.
I don't recognize.
Atlas.
Can I make a history check?
Oh,
I can tell you right now.
We
this
had
is a name that you-
Asteria. No.
the
What
same.
if this is from someone else?
In the Astral Sea space?
What?
If we're in
What
space right now, right?
You're in the far room.
We're in the farm room. Okay, cool. I was gonna say.
And this is
'cause
definitely
What if this
with
is-
a 21. This is definitely a real body and not a grown body, right?
Correct.
Great.
Real body.
Just always gotta check.
Does the body look like it's from like one of the places on the material plane?
Yeah, looks like just a normal human girl.
Okay.
And I will tell you with your medicine, it is a normal human girl. Nothing, or it was.
I think it's
Great.
best to leave her alone and be respectful. I don't want to touch it.
Should we just leave it out here? I don't know.
Do you want to
guess
close the box?
do we want
again?
to leave her in the sick, twisted, like recording
I
experiment?
was going to say, if anything, we give her a proper burial.
We could do
Light
that.
the box on fire.
If you'd
There's a-
like.
I'm just very confused what this receiver is doing because it's sticking into her arm like a tool, right?
Like
is it
I
her
said,
arm
it's
that's sticking
probably-
into, or is it just-
It's hooked up to like the actual like container, and then there are like IV and sort of like wires that are connected to parts of the body.
And there's the device on the screen.
Yes, there's a small screen that shows like radio waves, like sort of like that thing over there, right, where it shows like that there is a like volume and words being transmitted, but you're not sure of like what is being said.
The microphone.
Yeah, kind of like that, but like with like the actual like sound waves of like showing volume and pitch and things like that.
I wonder. Out of character, I wonder if this is from this world or if this is from Austin's Call of Cthulhu campaign. Is that part of the materials you've included?
Yeah, I think it is the atlas.
Vaguely, but I
Is the
will.
atlas not? I thought the atlas was part of your Call of Cthulhu.
For anything like from Call of Cthulhu, since obviously no one else but me was there for it, I'm not going to make that central to the plot in any which way. There might be references or
I
things to
thought
it, but for this specific scenario that we're in right now, what you are seeing is nothing to do with Call of Cthulhu.
I thought it was Corpse Comet. I thought it was this one shot that he had us play where you were T and I was Leora.
That's what I was thinking.
That's what I thought this was in reference to. So I was trying to think back to that, and there was the mad doctor who was trying to turn you into like a human,
Yeah.
and then it was I'm pretty sure it was based on another girl. So I'm like, if this is that girl,
Could be.
and that guy,
Oh, you think so?
that guy became a big weird flesh monster, and we straight up pwned his ass, straight fucked him up.
I think you're right.
We figured it
Yeah, I
out.
think you figured it out as well.
Hey, well, we're here. Can I do a scan of the surroundings and see if I see any, I don't know, corpses lying around aside from the one in the box?
Yeah, go for it. You can make
Is
make
there
a.
a destroyed spaceship somewhere around here?
Well, hey, you're actually there's a space
Oh,
station.
no.
That's what I said. That's a
Right.
space station.
Yeah.
Oh,
And, yeah,
no.
to re-describe it,
Ah!
kind of
Do I need to roll?
anchoring it to you can roll investigation. Kind of anchoring it to the walls and the surroundings of like the asteroids that walk
Right.
around. It is
I got
anchored
13.
by sinew
15
and
is-
tentacles.
Does that need to be this
The
too?
back half of the space of the station appears to have been exploded. And the remaining parts appear to have been crumpled, making it where you probably wouldn't really be able to explore inside of it, but the overall body of it is still around.
Also,
I got a 14.
What?
With a 14, looking around, tracing your eyes up and down the station, the back half of it is obviously exploded, but kind of anchoring itself to the back half, you do see that there is a black sphere with many tentacles and sinewy vines that anchor it in place.
Can I roll investigation?
Yeah, go for
I
it.
rolled a 32.
32. Same sort of thing, you see that, but the orb itself that is anchored doesn't really look like it's a perfect sphere, and it looks like not so much just like a random orb, but an egg, and it has hatched.
An egg?
An egg, yeah.
Huh. Okay.
Seems like the
What
salt,
color?
like the
Wow.
onyx black. Like best thing to look at are like the
Vanta
eggs.
black egg.
What? Onyx black egg? Is that not the egg? from-
No. Like
Oh.
more like way that you can picture is like the abyss eggs that you can find in Hollow Knight.
Okay.
Like that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. You use that as an egg.
I saw there was a mass. I didn't see.
I think it is an egg,
Okay,
which I did not want to find out what hatched out of that.
but I don't know. I guess
So should we leave the little girl in the box?
the little girl in the box. I
Is
don't.
this integral?
No.
I'm gonna fiddle with the monitor.
Fiddling with it, you give me just like an intelligence check.
Wow, that's bad. 10.
With a 10.
Wow.
Looking at it.
Wow.
I'm gonna see what you guys got for things. So with a 10, obviously there isn't a lot of places that you can really interface with this thing. But I will say with a 10, simple enough, you do see a area where it looks like you can interface and receive messages where received messages can be interpreted. And for as of what those are, with a 10, I will say that
with a pass of 26 investigation.
Yeah, I will say that with the fiddling that you guys can do, that if you would like to receive the messages that are within this thing, it'll add on 1 extra hour to your journey.
You care about an hour?
But you will receive the messages that have been trapped behind a ARG long since forgotten.
Oh, goody.
Whatever's in that, I'll give you the password to that email.
Ah, the email! You're gonna see the email I
No.
sent.
Yeah, you'll.
I want to see the email that I sent.
Wait, what?
You also sent it an email?
Yes, I sent it an email.
During the ARG.
I also sent it an email.
Oh.
Yeah, let's spend the hour doing that. I wanna log into the email.
Okay, yeah, let me put this in puzzle solving.
It's so stupid.
I can't believe that didn't work.
Can you imagine if we just sent it just a little bit to the wrong person?
And I can explain how the thing was supposed to be solved at the end of the session.
There's a goddamn like song lyric bullshit. That was the
It
one that
was.
I couldn't figure it out.
I was really hoping you guys would go to like Trey and ask him like, "Hey, what does this mean?" But no one did.
I'll be honest, I kind of forgot about it.
Did you set it up?
I am writing it out.
Is this all from the other?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll give you the sort of answers.
Hashtag balls in my mouth.
Hold on, I just have to.
That's his password.
Is that
Hashtag ball is life.
Sorry, I just gotta make sure that the email I send is correct. So I'm trying to sign in right now. So keep that there. Sorry, give me 2 seconds just to sort of get all my ducks in a row here.
Sheet music.
How's the battery doing on that?
It's like
It's orange.
yeah.
Okay, do you want the thing?
If you need it for a couple more minutes, it's probably fine.
If it's in the orange, it's usually pretty
It's
bad.
not red. It's fine. I've been watching it.
It should be good the rest of the day. Here, can you pass that back? Over?
This is so awesome.
Is anyone else? Do we have any wizards or sorcerers or something like that at the table?
I'm a wizard.
Are you able? Can you do me a favor?
Charger.
Yeah.
Across.
Can you? You must have. It's a 2nd level. The enlarge reduce spell learned.
I do not.
Can we say you do?
For what?
So that we can both cast enlarge on Dreg. Because I have
That's a
enlarge.
concentration, no?
Yeah. But if I cast it, you cast it. Then he goes into huge. What is he, huge?
I would be in the huge. If you're right as a medium, then it'd be large, then it'd be huge.
Yeah.
I guess I can take it.
Consider this. I think it'd be funny as hell. Make him big.
Well, because I'm 7.5 feet tall right now. It doubles my size.
Yeah.
So I become 15 feet on the first one.
And then you become 30.
And then 30-foot tall D-Rec on the second one. Safe to say I'm the biggest.
And
the
the back.
largest.
Come on.
There, I'll take it. I just want to replace all this.
Alright, okay. I will send this over after the session, just because I'm having some trouble getting it together right now, just because I'm not on the right computer. So we'll worry about that later. But you all will continue on your journey. The hours passing by now. 15-hour.
15-hour clock.
15 hours.
Is that real time or?
Close enough.
Pretty much. So as you reach towards the end of this 15-hour journey, eventually, you'd all see it as below you. Below you, the geometry that you would recognize to be this garden, this library, the thing that you were traveling in once before, is instead different from above, looking more like a pitch black serpent, snake, cobra,
Right.
trapped within this reality. And like a fractal spreading across the sky above you. You're not sure exactly on where this energy is coming from, as your perspective is so different than it was down there. You see flashes of purple and red lightning light up the sky, making it look as if you're looking through fractured glass all around you, as eventually it overtakes your vision, blinding you.
Oh dear.
As you see something.
Oh dear.
I say something.
Your perspective is different. As we reach the end of our first day, where you find yourself is looking up at the world through the eyes of a child.
Oh.
You are in a cradle.
No.
And looking up, you see
I was about to snatch you.
gnarled old woman with long, pointy ears, long teeth, gnarly teeth, and a nose that almost pokes yours as she looks down with great, big, sunken eyes that are pitch black with only a bead of light at the end. She's looking down at you with long, spindly fingers that tuck you in. And you feel them slowly, gently wrap around your body as a blanket is tucked underneath you, swaddling you. As she pulls back, you hear another woman's voice, one who you cannot see, but you can certainly feel, as her voice and presence is in all things. You shouldn't be showing her that form, Baba. She's going to get scared before she even has the chance to meet you.
Why do you look freaky?
Well, you know that I can't help it when I get so excited about a newborn.
Would you say that?
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty good.
I just can't understand on why you would take in another. Well, I mean, isn't it obvious? The same way that you craft spells. There's never any harm in expanding a family, in growing my coven. But with her, it's such a different facet. I mean, one day you're going to wake up and have to face the reality that she's going to discover who she is, who she could be, in the imitation that she is.
Yeah, well. But when that happens, I will be there for her.
Oh.
As a mother caretaker should be. I know your concerns of sorts, but just because someone is bad, just because their forefathers are just as wicked as I, doesn't mean they shouldn't be given a chance. And if one day I get smitten down by her for that reason, then so be it. But she's my daughter, Mishra, and I will raise her to be one. A witch just the same as I.
Mistra and Bob sitting in the car.
No.
As you see
K-I-S.
small, as eventually though you feel it, a hunger, a cry, as you stick up your tiny hands, untucking the blanket, small female drow hands, as you claw at the world and cry out
That Tasha.
for someone to hold and take care of you.
That's all she wanted.
And as
No, it's
not.
Brittle got lobotomized then.
And as you see the back of this woman's head turn back towards you, her face is different. It is a plump old woman with curly gray hair and a little button nose and warm eyes that pick you up and swaddle you as this memory burns away. And as you blink your eyes, in return, you are still sailing. Now, dropping and getting lower as you just about reach your destination.
Did everybody see that, or just me?
So what does Mr. know about Anastasia?
Well, she kind of knows everything about.
Everything?
Well, not everything, but like based. I mean, I would assume she kind of knows everything about the different witch queens because she's the goddess of magic, and the witch queens are the mother of all sorceresses. And so the first witch queen, this family tree crazy, but in my head, the first witch queen,
Cream.
shut up, man. The first witch queen was Baba. But it was technically Mistra. No, it was technically Mistral, and then Mistral had Mistra, and then Mistra had nobody. But then she gifted magic to Baba Yaga, and then Baba Yaga.
Yeah. Is that what happened?
I don't know if she gifted magic to
I
Baba
thought
Yaga.
it was Mistral. Mistral stepped down from being the girl.
Well, she didn't like step down.
Mistral
She
died.
was
She died,
killed
yes, sorry.
viciously.
Okay,
I
hold
will
on.
say, are you sure that Tasha is the mother of all sorcerers?
No, I said Baba.
Oh, yeah, well, Baba's the mother of all witches.
That's what I meant.
So here's lots of M's.
With L.
Mistral, okay?
Yeah,
Ready?
Mistral.
Mistral
Yeah,
died.
yeah,
Yes.
So then her apprentice,
yeah.
I'll do an M. Mistra, I'll do an A.
Well, that wasn't her apprentice. That was still her. She was
Okay.
like a human girl. Yeah, I guess it was her
It
apprentice.
was like an apprentice that like
Became her.
it became her when she stepped up to fill
But I
that
know
role.
that story.
And so in a similar
Yeah,
way
Derek, I'm sure.
of Mistra.
Are you shushing me?
I'm trying to make sure that our explanation is heard.
This is
and
in
known by all.
character.
Hey,
Yeah.
don't be rude.
Alright.
Okay, Mistral died.
Yeah.
Her human apprentice, I'll put the little 8, but I'll put the 4 for some reason. Human apprentice stepped up to the deific role of Mistra,
Yeah.
and in the same vein as Mistral died, she stepped down into a mortal form as well. So that they kind of swapped. You know, does that make any sense? So in her undoing and Mistra taking her place,
Yeah.
it was kind of a like universal like balance sort of thing, where Mistral became Baba Yaga. And I don't know what's gonna happen to Mr. But maybe 100 years, maybe again in Durin's and stuff. Who knows?
Is that canon?
I don't think
Is what
so.
canon?
Baba Yaga
That's
just
what they've learned.
exists in canon.
Baba Yaga, I think, is her own separate
Yeah,
entity.
she's a primordial. I'm looking on the
Well, yes,
Forgotten Realms wiki.
that's a nice Wikipedia, but we live in a world that is not that place.
Oh, I
So-
thought that's.
Because
But
I
then what
thought
world do we live in? The
the
one you
world that
made?
we
Oh, the
live
one
in,
she made,
the world that we live in,
and I influenced.
the world that we lived in, I was pretty certain that when Mistral died, the body that was Mistral was left to then.
Oh, look at me, never heard of this before.
Wait, no, you know about this.
I know. Well,
was
I
left
just
to
wrote down
then
what
become that was left then to become all of the different like fractures of her soul were left to then go into the different myrtles of the world.
I do not. I genuinely like.
And so that's why
On,
you're getting
on
the Baba
Matthew's
Yaga
life.
thing. Because
Me,
Mistral
I do
became
not-
Myrtle.
Yes, I knew that,
Yeah.
but I did not. I do not recognize any of the splitting of the 5 souls. I can pray for you.
No, but then that does mean that she would become Baba.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, you're right. 'cause
I
then
know,
she
I,
became-
because this is that was me. I remember that.
Right, because then Mistral then became Mistral became Myrtle.
This
then,
will become
because and Myrtle and Baba Yaga is one of the Myrtles.
Yep.
You're right. Yeah, no,
Yes,
you're
correct.
right. That was a
So
weird
then
way to
how
do
do
that.
Mistra and Baba Yaga exist at the same time?
Like I said,
Because
you go.
you go.
You go.
So Mistral dies.
Third person.
Shut up, shut up.
No.
Mistral dies.
Okay.
Her body becomes the sort of aspects of Myrtle
Okay.
that exist. Her apprentice, Mistra, steps up, loses her identity, and becomes the god of magic.
Okay.
So now we have the fractal pieces of Myrtle, one of which who becomes the Baba Yaga of Moira,
Okay.
who meets then with the apprentice, and that's how they exist. It's kind of
So
like
the apprentice is the actual god of magic. Baba Yaga is like a splintered fragment of the original god
of
magic.
magic itself. Yeah.
right, and so one of the things that we established. This is Harmony. Sorry, one of the things that we
Let's start out of
established.
character.
Yeah,
Out of character.
please.
Why does
Sorry,
it make
out
this
of
so
character,
confusing?
one of the things that I established in my last campaign is godhood is different from just like the body of the person. So godhood can be transferred and it can be an entirely new person. So the god can die, but the god of, for example, the god of dragons. So if Bahamut's body dies, then Bahamut, the god of dragons, is dead. But the title god of dragons will live on until there is a new heir that ascends to the god of dragons.
Yeah.
It's how you get like these things in D&D, where it's my version of explaining how in D&D Mistral can die.
They keep swapping.
But then Mistral can die, but then there's a new goddess named Mistra. So in my world, the way that it
There's
works
2
is
Mistras I found out.
yes, there is, and so in my world, the way that I
One's
have
a-
explained it
I think
is
the other
that godhood and this title is almost like the succession of a crown. The
What the fuck
is
is
Priscilla
Priscilla do?
and so
I guess that's what we're gonna find out.
and so in my world, Mistral, who was the original goddess of magic, when she was torn asunder during the spell plague. Ooh, spell plague! Ooh, when she was torn. Sorry, spell plague is like a trigger word for a lot of D&D fans, because it's just really, this is where D&D gets really confusing. But when the spell plague happened and like magic was sort of torn asunder, Mistral died, and she had an apprentice who was a mortal sorceress, a mortal witch in the human world, named Mistra, who then ascended to save magic, bring the weave back, and the spell plague, and then she became the goddess of magic. But she's a new person. She's her own person.
Yeah, but she's the god, and then Baba
And-
Yaga's just one of the fragments of the original person
Right, and
who was
and
Mistral.
yes, and in her death, right, Mistral's like actual god body, who was like an original god, because you cannot in D&D, like you can't fully tear and kill god bodies. Like god bodies will stay around. That's why the astral sea is full of them. Because you
It is?
technically could.
Yeah.
No, I know.
No.
No.
Because you technically can the bodies will stick around, right? This is where the Kareska thing of it all comes into play, which is like
The Kareska
god
of it
bodies
all.
can then like they can like go like fragments of those bodies can go into other people, into places, yada yada yada. So essentially, all of the Kareska arc was to explain, like, and help explain this idea of how this is possible, which is when Mistral died, her body, because she was a real god, not a human ascension, can never actually disappear and be killed. Her body is then separated into all of the different myrtles of the world. And so that's how you get Turtle, that's how you get Myrtle, that's how you get Flippertle, that's how you get, and
Turtle
eventually
was
that's
one?
how you get Baba Yaga.
Turtle was one?
Look at the name structure, bitches! His
How
name
was
was
it know
Turtle
that?
Smith! The
Okay.
original
Anyway,
Baba Yaga's name is Myrtle Smith.
We're
You
gonna
knew
we're
that.
gonna
I knew that.
we're gonna put a pin and table this conversation for
That's what I'm
right.
saying, I didn't know that.
Anyway, we're gonna table this conversation for right now as we approach our first destination, the Kiln of the World line. Around you, as your ship eventually lands, the commonplace view of a. Are we good? Are we good? Are we?
Can I make one quick thing?
Yeah, let's hear it. Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Oh, there's no image of Mistral. I was gonna show image of Mistral be like Turtle, by the way.
No,
Okay,
yeah.
That's it. Sorry.
Get your own boy.
So,
So-
we have 3 of them now. Turtle, 4? I don't even know.
Okay. Around you, the commonplace view as your ship drops down along the back of this serpent. Around you, the commonplace view of this ever eternal stretching library fades into ash and into ruin. Dark scales line the ground beneath you as now purple dark skies break into a point, a tower, the Kiln of the World line. Even at a glance, you see the influence of magic, pure weave, flowing and unraveling. Even in a landscape of uneven, unseen warping geometry, travel across this sort of a gap where all this magic flows and unmakes itself and remakes itself. Travel across that to the tower seems possible, though incredibly dangerous. One wrong move and your existence could be erased across all of reality forever.
No biggie.
But still, Tasha climbed this tower. Surely she had a method to her madness, or a lapdog to remember. But standing along the scales, near the edge of where realities unmade and made anew, you see a small outpost, a ramshackle set of crude structures made of organic, flesh-like material and wood and metal. That seems to be the only real point of discernment that you see in this landscape, beyond, of course, the ever-flowing chaos of magic and reality being remade and wiped anew. What would you like to do? As your ship kind of hovers there, kind of landing, as you can throw down a rope or a ladder to climb on down and explore.
How far down is the Misty stuff?
No,
No, I'll come ladder.
I don't
really
so.
use ladder. I'm sorry, it's just
It's like
Used to
10
it.
feet.
maybe it'll only use
What
half of a spell slot.
What about
What?
if D-Rack just carries you?
No, I can walk by myself. It's fine.
Oh God.
What?
Jesus. Nothing. It's fine.
What, D-Rack, are you nervous about carrying Soul?
It's just
She's
going.
not that heavy.
It was the same energy as like, wait, are you guys are you dating? Ew, no, gross.
I
Oh.
would never date a tree.
No, I'll climb down the the rope.
I'm sorry,
Do you see how upset you made her? She swore.
are you not allowed to swear from where you're from?
It's quite allowed to do whatever I please.
What's your favorite curse word?
I don't know.
Do you think he saps through?
Probably
I don't
fuck.
really use them. No, that one's too vulgar.
Get it.
Mine,
She hums as she goes down though.
What?
She hums.
Oh, so I heard.
She humps.
Oh, she
That's also not what I
hums.
heard.
What did you hear?
I heard she come.
Oh.
Here.
and I'm arriving. I think mine's fuckballs.
That's awesome.
All right,
Yeah.
Dickhead.
what are
You can swear? She taught you swears? Has
I
anyone
was on a
noticed?
sailing ship. What do you mean?
Has anyone noticed that D-Reg every single day, and this is like a good thing for you, I feel like every day you've been growing your vocabulary.
Yeah, you gotta understand. In the first 6 months that I was alive, there wasn't a lot of talking that was happening.
It just
It
I
was
feel like
bashing heads and bedding people.
and what?
We gotta go. I start climbing down the
I
ladder.
think people as a
Did I hear
How does that
that?
work? Do you
I'm
stop too early ever?
I'm down the ladder. I didn't hear that.
I high five Red for that one. Dang, you're like cold.
Just as a point of order as well, typically trees, the sap is not where the pollination happens. It would be, have you ever pollinated too early?
Okay, loser.
All right, Prometheus. Go.
The joke is so much funnier now that it's accurate.
Yeah, I'm still oh, you pollen too early? No, that's not the same thing as sap. Okay?
Yeah, but
And you would know
And the
about.
sap is gooey and sticky, so...
pollen is also quite sticky.
Okay, but who cares about pollen from a flower? Nobody.
Bees,
Are you a bee?
pollinators.
Are you a
I
bee?
like pollen from flowers. I like that was something
It makes
that
me
I
have
would make
allergies.
into.
I don't like it.
Oh, I used to put it. Oh,
And
I've got a
does-
potion for that.
Does
So
jizz
if
in your
you-
mouth also give you hives or allergies?
What?
Why would that be allergic?
Prometheus!
Wait, I didn't hear what Prometheus said. Drew said something also really funny. What did Prometheus say?
Does jizz in my mouth give me allergies?
Prometheus.
Why would that give me allergies?
What in the
Prometheus?
Hold on,
Wow.
D-Rex said something real funny from down there.
When you have allergies, do you ever sneeze and your top comes off?
No.
The cloud goes fatter.
If I say yes, will you grow flowers for some reason?
Oh,
Yeah, I
gosh.
can grow flowers. Can you
Uh-oh.
grow flowers too?
This is not
This is-
terrifying at all.
This
Oh
is,
my god!
This is sort of the landscape that you see.
I'm sorry, I haven't looked down.
It looks like my prolapse!
Why is there an Amos right there?
Well, you are along,
so much
as you just
That
saw,
makes sense. You're big.
Amos.
as
It's
you just saw,
big.
you are along the back of a serpent.
I'm sorry, this is a serpent.
Yeah, as I described,
Yeah.
you see a.
This is the serpent.
Yeah, and that leads to
Why
the
does it-
kiln of creation.
No, I know, I heard that.
What part of the serpent is it?
What? Yeah, what? That's what I'm asking. What part of the
Please tell me
serpent?
it's his anus.
Unfortunately, you're not high enough to really get that
Because
perspective.
that's whatever that is the inside of a serpent.
Oh,
No, I think it's
It's
going.
probably the throat.
I think it's going like this.
Throat goat?
Kind of
is
like,
it-
kind of like Slither.io.
Yeah.
You go around like
or a snake that coils.
Or maybe the snake is keeping
Don't
us.
tread on
that.
me.
Maybe we're inside the snake.
But yeah, what? So you all climb down the ladder.
Is it wet?
Are you heading over
It-
to?
Gotta ask. The answer's no.
It's glistening.
Is it wet?
Touch it!
How about touch it?
Yeah.
Why are you doing it like that?
Let's
Not
make
like that.
Let's
Don't
make
touch it like that.
Let's make a Constitution saving throw.
Lum is
Everyone or just?
No, just
Just
Lum is asexual.
Oh, love is
Hmm.
asexual, right?
What? You don't
No,
know me.
lum is non-binary.
Was it the same thing for you?
Oh,
I haven't-
add
wait.
homophobia to Bell's list too.
Fuck.
Is this a harmful gas or vapor?
Mm-mm.
Okay, 13.
13. Roll a d10.
You have 10 prolapse penises.
Six.
From your book.
6. You watch as you are touching this mucousy film. You watch as magic
What are you
sparks
doing?
along it, and as you pull your hand back, your thumb is missing.
Well,
Oh shit. You just
Um,
got mutilated.
where'd your thumb go?
If I knew,
Wait,
I would
could
put
you-
it back on.
Could you like get the fleshy stuff that you have and stick in the thumb?
I might be able to. Like,
Is
can I
it
look for my
gone
thumb?
like it's bleeding as if it was
Oh,
cut
yeah, yeah.
off, or it's just missing?
Is the moon
Missing.
is the moon cauterized?
You do see arcane sparking off of it, and another
Ooh,
thing
ooh,
that
like
you
Jinx?
another thing that you can add is
Sorry,
add
Jackson.
1 arcane radiation point.
Oh.
Somewhere in your inventory.
Yes, sir.
To note down the rules
I'm
for
gonna put it in
these,
my notes.
Good thing I brought all my rat away.
I know I have so much antibiotics.
well, actually,
So
Do you have the greater restoration?
worry about that.
That's
So
a
Not a long
thing?
rest, take it.
What'd he say?
I said you do have to worry about that.
yeah, you were absolutely worrying about
Do we have
radiation
Brad
poisoning.
X? Is that the
Um,
thing here?
so-
Right.
let me send
That way.
over the rules for how arcane radiation works.
I have radishes.
I haven't.
Ooh.
Nelly,
That's
don't
a lot.
worry. While that is deeply disturbing, don't worry. If you wait until tomorrow, I can heal it. So if anyone loses a body part, I can return it
Well,
back.
would greater restoration bring it back? Do you think?
Probably not, but I got a spell that reincarnates limbs.
She gonna make
Why
it?
don't you throw
Probably
your
not.
flesh homunculus in there to see if it dies?
Oh.
Do you care about it?
Yeah, I love Orotara.
Does anyone have a
Okay.
weird animal they don't
let's
care
send
about?
this to materials and guidelines.
Can you make like a flower?
Does anyone have a
What
fluff?
would the flower do?
Yeah, Rip.
It's organic
No.
life.
All right,
I'm not a
etheric.
creature. I'm a dream.
Real quick,
Silly.
etheric radiation. When a creature gains 10 radiation charges, they immediately die. When a creature with a radiation charge,
Wait a minute.
when a creature with a radiation charge takes a long rest, they may reduce the amount of charges by 1. If the creature can cast spells, they do not regain the highest expended spell slot they have, equal to the number of charges they have before a long rest. Attuned items with charges regain back an amount equal to the number regained minus the number of charges the creature has before a long rest. So, for example, if you were to long rest right now, anything that has a charge, you subtract the amount of charges regained by 1. If you also regain spell slots, you cannot regain one of your highest level spell slots. If you have 4 charges, for example, you cannot regain the 4 highest level spell slots that you have expended.
So spellcasters can't be taking a lot of these.
Yeah, this is brutal.
Hey, Direk, start touching things.
Austin, is this inspired by Ternix?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, 10 was our magic number there, and I was like, wow, I know.
Just so we're clear, Austin hated the way that etheric radiation worked in my campaign, that mana poisoning worked in my campaign, and he had let me know that multiple times before the ending of
Hey, this is
my
different.
campaign, double beginnings. So he said, if I were to create etheric radiation,
I did tell you about this.
I would create it like this. And I said, that's great, buddy. I'm not going to change it because this is what it is now, so eat it.
Yeah, yours is fair for the power level that we are at.
Yeah, etheric radiation in my campaign stays spell slots.
Fuck me.
But you also, so yeah, your thumb, as you like pull it back, it's smoking. There's like a little crackle of electricity. You could assume that if you wanted to attach carrion to where your thumb was, it'd probably manage.
I can
But
put something back.
yeah, I mean, you can grow it back.
Can I see if my thumb is there or no? It just like disappear.
As you pull your hand back, you squeeze and you feel it for a second, and a couple seconds pass as your thumb reappears.
Oh, congratulations!
What you gonna name it?
Probably Esteban.
Wait, did it hurt while it was gone, or did it just feel like there was no thumb?
It felt like there was a thumb.
But it wasn't there.
It's like it's phantom pain.
With
Oh.
you can sort of grasp the idea that the membrane of where you are right now. Can you make a nature arcana check for me?
Arcana.
Because I'm not rolling the best. 14.
With a 14, you aren't entirely. This mucousy membrane, the only way that it would really make sense is that if there was a mouth somewhere nearby. And so what you can sort of gauge is that the mucousy membrane that is here is so
You might have gotten it.
What was that?
Sorry.
is so reactive
What
to
Drew pushed a chair into my thing.
so you can get the feeling that the mucousy membrane that's sort of around here mixed with the raw magic in the air is so volatile and explosive that any real contact with it or the magic itself could vaporize body parts or limbs permanently. You got lucky with your con save that the DC wasn't terribly high because you weren't fully immersing yourself into it, but it was an outright success. So that's why you got that radiation charge, but you didn't lose any body parts. You just kind of got the effects of it, and you got to learn as to what this thing really is.
All right,
I'll explain
Red.
that.
You're just a dream, as you keep saying. Why don't you stick your head in there?
I'm still magical.
I didn't get a fortune.
Are you sure you didn't eat it just now?
I think I saw you eat it.
Big bang in your fortune.
No, I don't think.
I want you all
I
to
swear
hold
when
it
you
up.
put it in your mouth,
I
I saw a
know,
piece of
I
white
know,
paper
I swear to
sticking
God, you
out.
put the whole thing in your...
I swear when
What
you...
was that?
That was not part of that.
Christian, I'm
Christian,
doing
you
so
popped
dead
the whole...
ass.
I want you to know,
Guys,
I watched you pop the whole thing in your
yes,
mouth,
I
and
did.
I
No.
thought there's no way you didn't just eat the fortune.
Paper tastes different than cracker.
Bread tastes better than cheese.
Not those crackers. Those crackers are pretty strong.
No, paper. It's not taste, but it's.
I fully thought I bet he just ate the portion.
You know, if I did, that'd be hilarious.
Hey, and we've got the recording to prove
Playback.
Note this time down.
Twitch, clip that.
Clip that real quick, and someone get on that.
And there's a new thing that it does where if you say Twitch, clip that.
Twitch, clip that.
Twitch, clip that. So,
You don't think it works?
for the rest of you, you all begin to sort of investigate this ramshackled structure. Going inside, there seems to be this main one sort of central hut that as you go inside, you see a set of metal apparatuses with one sort of being prominent in the center. It is a large tank in the center of the shack that is pulsing with etheric energy. And labeled on the side, you see large text displaying R.A.T. Rat. But the tank itself seems to be humming with this power, but mainly seems to be a storage tank for this sort of magical energy and what looks to be data. There is a monitor on the front that displays a interface.
Can I interact with the interface?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked! So, interacting with it, you seem... There appears to be what I would describe as like password protection firewalls that sort of prevent you from really delving too far into this, but there do seem to be two different files that are able for you to be viewed, which I will send over now, and we can do a little read along. Okay.
We found the part where Christian eats the portion.
Did
he actually eat it? You put the whole thing.
So you take the thing, you go put it in your mouth, you go like this, and you let it drop to the back of your mouth, and then you start chewing back here.
Yep.
So there's a really good likelihood.
There's a non-zero chance.
And only once it's swallowed do you look down and wonder where the fortune is.
Well, no, I looked at it before, which is why I assumed there wasn't any, because I've gotten fortune cookies like where I don't eat it immediately, where I open it and there's nothing inside. So I'm not saying that it's impossible, but
it's just the way that you drop it in your mouth.
That's how it goes. Believe it or not.
Real quick, let's table the fortune cookie discussion for later.
Sorry.
Subject:
Yes, dear.
Project Rat. Radioactive etheric technology is a project
King from. We know that guy.
Should say co-founded, but I mistyped. Co-founded by King Ampharel and Grand Arbiter Persis. The study focuses on pushing etheric magics beyond what is known. Much of magic is based on the aspect of reality and what the mind can comprehend. For example, the conjuration of something that defies our logic but simply fails to materialize, as how can a mind ever create such a thing? However, paradoxes such as these can still exist within our world. The mind can be fooled for just an instant by contradictory ideas that break and distort our understanding. By implementing artificial minds and even fractured and engineered human minds, we can begin to see these twists of reality implemented. Not just the raw power of the weave, but its true force. Etheric poisoning has been a common subject research on over the past century since the Daybreak Comet. It is with hope that the understanding of how this sickness can be furthered, the next war will be avoided, as fighting against the Hellenics is to face certain death. Edit. This file has been redacted from public and private records. Thank me later, Persis. You can sit this trial out.
Both these people are dead.
Persis,
that was the judge.
Yeah.
And he's dead.
That was Minos.
That was Minos.
Yeah.
Oh, did we not meet Persis then?
If you want to give me a history check, you've heard the name before.
The name, yeah. We had been
Oh, this one. History 16.
With a 16, with a 16, you remember back in the original laboratory that you were at, that there was mention of the name Persis, Grand Arbiter Persis, who helped to study, fund, and research on different carrion-related projects that were taking place within the Moore's laboratory and things
Was
that.
his name on some of the files?
His name is on some of the files. The main thing that you heard about was that a lot of sort of the responsibility of projects that King Ampharel, now known as Nimrod, was working on were transferred over to him after Nimrod's exile, and that Prometheus had concerns about Perseus, as he believed that the interests that he was after were different and potentially catastrophic for the projects that he was working on.
Has Belle ever heard of the Daybreak Comet?
Daybreak Comet is just sort of one of many names to describe the name of the event that ended the Sundered City.
Okay. Oh.
All right, not the Sundered City. The
Bahamut's.
Bahamut's Comet.
Okay. Bahamut's
Daybreak Comet.
Okay, got it. Yes.
A bunch of different names that a lot of people give it colloquially. You also see another message. Subject.
With the Sundering.
Sundered.
Because Sundered City.
No, yeah. That was on me. Subject. Mission statements. As requested by the Witch Queen, our mission goals are clearly laid out. While she tends to the different realities of the garden in which to prune, we look at the roots beneath and discover what must be cut first. Realities of the shepherd. According to our personal account and etheric readings of Moira during her banishment, the royal family had acquired a long-thought-lost artifact. Though the exact name is something she did not share with me, she described it as a white shepherd's crook. We have been diligent in pruning outcomes where the staff persists. Of course, cutting against infinity will always be impossible, but cutting away at these outcomes will leave the remaining to be better and more closely watched. Realities of her studies. Another point of contention is the personal journals of Tasha throughout the multiverse. As her best study of demons in the abyss, it is on best recommendation to annihilate realities where this book has influence. Regardless of her divine form, regardless of her divine form, it is imperative to eliminate this thread. She currently has some ties to the hells and the Lord of Lies within. If she is to be undone, it will certainly be an issue.
The Demonomicon.
That is one of two.
Yes. That is what they were discussing. Demonomicon never came up in Noble Beginnings.
Does Belle say that, or do you say that?
I'll say that. Sorry, that was Harmony saying that.
I don't know if you would know about the Demonomicon as well.
Nope. There's no reason to. So Harmony said that.
Okay.
That was
well,
just...
anyways, look in this message. We want to stop Tasha, yes?
I'll say this. Well, I knew that Tasha created like a bunch of books that took people's memories away. I never heard about her having some kind of demon book though. Does anyone know about like a demon book that she had?
I don't think would I?
I'm trying to think of who would. I'm gonna say D-Rec. You can make a history check, but you'll need such a high DC. I don't know if it is possible with your intelligence modifier.
My -1.
I wouldn't know anything. I'm a big history buff.
But unfortunately, a lot of your history was very separate from
Theos.
But what about
Theos studies? Theos' whole thing is that they are separate from like humans,
and also,
but Theos has
better.
Theos is the proprietor of the largest school of magic in the world.
And also, I will say
it's not like they're like, oh, we only care about ourselves.
I suppose that's a question for you: is where did Tasha have her fingers?
Also,
would she have any influence in Theos?
It's okay, Jessa.
Also, I will say that even though Theos is very self-centered in their ways, my character, written in my backstory, has always been fascinated by the whole world, and I think even if she's doing it in secret, she would have tried to research about things outside of her little Theos circle.
I'm going to say that for the Demonomicon and researching into that, you probably wouldn't know about it because I don't think, to my understanding, I don't think Tasha had much influence in Theos, where especially a lot of her interpersonal works would really be that distributed or shared. But I will let you roll a history check for the other thing, as there is a potential that you might know something about that.
Just so we're clear.
One left or right?
Theos.
Both.
Theos specifically is Theos is one of the most magical cities in the entire world. Theos also has different colonies of sun elves that exist and live in separate colonies in Elpis and in a couple different other places. Because just because Theos does not give a fuck about humans, which live everywhere, Theos believes that that humans can aid nothing to their world. That's why they don't give a fuck about them. They are so much busier. They're so much more busy in the interplanar aspect of it all. That's why Theos was one of the people that sent out someone to go and fix the like planes and everything. That's why she's even here. Like that's why Theos was on my list of places that would care. Is because Theos is the city that is connected to the planes. Theos is the city that is connected to the Feywild. They're the city that's connected to the Shadow.
I get it. But
and Tasha canonically in my world is Fey.
Right.
Would I get to roll because
yes, I was gonna say you can roll history.
Also, not only is Tasha Fey, she is an elven Fey, which is
I get it. I get it.
The elves care about.
Again,
so
you're rolling history. You aren't rolling for the
Yeah,
Tasha thing, but you're rolling for something different. That I think that you would.
I got a 19.
We'll get you.
Left or right? Which one do you want?
Alright. I can
Let's
guidance
do-
myself.
Let's do left.
Just didn't know if I needed it.
That one.
Okay. So
Natural one.
Can I guidance myself?
Yeah.
Okay, then it's
I'm gonna just for
23.
funsies. That's an 8. Okay, I was
Okay.
good either way.
So for my 3, with a natural 1, unfortunately,
It's a history check, right?
Yeah.
So I got a 0.
with a 0,
Oh,
as you are looking at this and trying to think back on your history, on the knowledge that you would have known, you feel like this mental block, and you just can't really push through it to really gather any of that history.
Mm-hmm.
But it's weird because it's very different from anything that you've ever really had before. You've never had like this blockage like that before. With
petty bitch.
going down the Tasha route, what did you get?
Just can you give me guidance?
I just guidance myself.
I think
I'll still harm these guidance.
yeah.
It's cocked.
It's standing in the middle of.
What?
It's
yeah, reroll.
Oh.
Matthew, what the hell?
Okay.
Okay.
Can you roll them normally? Damn.
No.
He said, "I'm ready."
It's like in a Wii bowling where you
Yeah.
throw behind.
Strike. 26.
With a 26, obviously, there were a few instances where you did see a book throughout the multiverse that detailed demons and the lower planes and was a near perfect catalog of it. It is likely that the book mentioned within this text for studies refers to the Demonomicon of Tasha, her magnum opus of a creation that many have sought to destroy, many have sought to understand, and now that she works to prune and expunge, to remove any traces of it from reality. With a 23 for our other thing, I would say that Tasha was secret.
That's Maui.
That's me.
Does she have water?
Oh.
No, that was me.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I will say that with Tasha's Demonomicon, especially the Tasha that existed on Moira, she was secretive. She lived a much younger life compared to the other Tashas that exist out there in the multiverse. As ultimately, there are others. That is an undeniable truth of what had sort of happened on Moira. Maybe I'm wrong. But the other thing that where the fuck did Harmony go, bro?
Harmony!
In the bathroom, I think.
All right, we'll wait just a second. But yeah, you would sort of okay. As I was saying, with a 23, more in the direction of the other thing, I think that Tasha would have kept her Demonomicon more or less a secret from the world. Both because the Tasha that existed within Moira was much younger compared to the other Tashas that exist outside of the little bubble that Moira was centered in. Obviously, Tasha is a mix of Lakoa and the Tasha of Greyhawk, of Iggyville. And so, if she had a Demonomicon that she was offering within the world that you know, it would have been secret, and I don't really think it would have been much that was ever shared, if not completed. But the history that you get with a 23 is much older than that. Older than when the gates were sealed. A white shepherd's crook. In a time much well before modern history, when gods walked the world, there are rumors of an old patron of peace, of reason, of truth, of harmony, who had a shepherd's crook as their symbol. You don't get much on it, but you do get a name. Rao. R-A-O. The patron of peace, reason, sincerity, truth, and harmony. The mediator, the calm god. You're not sure what exactly his artifact did, but with your history and with how studied and well renowned the elves of Theos are, you would certainly have come across a footnote about an ancient god who doesn't really exist in our modern pantheon. But that's what you do.
I relay that.
Yeah.
With the group. I mean, like, I remember something from my studies a long, long time ago that maybe I probably wasn't allowed to study, but I did anyway. It's about this god named Rao, and she'll go on about what you just told me.
Mhm.
I typed briefly what I was able to get down into the character chatter, but I know there was more. I put God of Peace, Harmony, and what else? Yes,
Yeah,
I did put
that's
him
that.
because I thought it was a girl until he said he, or he said him, or something like
I
that.
thought it was a girl too.
It might be. Hold on, let me look. I'm pretty sure. I'm just looking at the art.
Usually gods of peace and harmony are women.
Yikes.
Oh, Jesus.
I really hope that's not the case, but it might be. It's a Greyhawk deity.
What happened?
Oh no! Okay, yeah. So yes, it is. It is a more masculine.
Okay.
It's really worried. Gary Gygax is.
I was gonna say this is.
Yeah, you might not be wrong.
You're running Gary Gygax in 2026.
It's just the god Rao.
This is the second mention of Greyhawk.
Well, Tasha is from Greyhawk.
I was gonna say, well, not anymore.
Iggy did it.
Yeah, I was gonna say
No,
not modern Tasha.
I think she is though.
No, modern Tasha's not from Greyhawk.
Anyway, that's sort of what you reveal. But for the most part, for the rest of you, as you are looking around, that sort of seems to be the main. This room right here sort of seems to be the main sort of point of this area. This is a spot of no return for people to go in. Potentially because you won't make it to the other side, or perhaps because you won't make the journey back. It's clear that on the other side of this is that tower that from which Tasha commands, but obviously getting there is outside of possibility for right now. But eventually as well, you also see Prometheus climb down the ladder and join you all. Sorry, I was parking the ship and putting coins in the meter. But
You've been quite a long time. Do you not know how to parallel park?
no, I
Was
got
it not
stuck
on
in
your
between the electric magic that was sort of spitting out and the jagged
Right.
scales.
See, I
spent
would have
5
been able
minutes
to do
looking
it
for a
just
pull-through.
fine.
Yeah.
But I had to recircle the whole thing like twice. But
That's what I say when I want to be late to something. Sorry, I couldn't find parking.
but
board?
what did you all find?
We found this giant like sphincter that goes down into it.
We
Don't
don't
touch it.
know what it is. It
We also
doesn't. It's
Oh yeah,
might
this
not
sphincter
be
will eat
that.
your thumbs.
Well, we know what it is. It's a giant snake serpent thing.
That's what I said.
We just don't know where.
Yeah, but
what part?
Yeah, we don't know if it's coiled. We don't know if it's a sphincter or a mouth or an ear.
I mean, I would assume if it is, it could be an Ouroboros sort
Nah.
of deal.
No, it's got to be the sphincter.
No, it's not.
It
It's gotta
could
be the
could be the
sphincter.
sphincter.
But
I
we also
mean,
saw this terminal.
That's disgusting.
That it has this information on it. Says there's like a crook that they're trying to eliminate from time, and the book, journal they're trying to eliminate from time. Crook book.
Hey,
What's the thing about
They
it?
that has to be connected because it rhymes.
It must be.
It
It also is
must
the
be
same
connected.
terminal, and they both mention Tasha.
I mean,
Have we considered maybe there's an ancient nursery rhyme that includes the shepherd's crook and the witch's book? And if there's
The
not,
shepherd takes
there
his
should
crook
be.
and finds the witch's nook,
No.
pleasures
Brad, you're
her,
done.
He takes a look.
takes a look,
No, I don't
then
like
he
it.
takes her book.
He takes a look and then he takes
the-
her book. I don't think I like this very much.
Sounds like my ex-wife.
You're married.
You're,
You were married.
You're divorced?
No, I'm lying.
Oh, but do you have someone back home?
you're gonna watch as the Aedis, picks you up and looks at you
Oh,
and
there
says,
I go.
"No liars," and then throws you.
Wow!
Throws you into the abyss as a magic eviscerates you across all of space and time. But no. You, as you're sort of talking about this book in the crook,
Man,
that
I wanna know
the
more
wish
about
wanted
how
to,
he's married.
and the wish that took. He looks. He's like, eh.
And the witch's last wish.
Nope. Yeah.
Unfortunately, no, I do not. The crook. I mean, obviously, there are many gods I have studied in. Well, the nation's colorful past, but the book I am
Spit it out.
also not as familiar with. There.
Wow, Prometheus, you're really helpful. I'm so glad you
Thank you
interject
for stopping
yourself
the
into
conversation.
conversations.
To tell us
Do you know the first thing I said when I got here? I'm sorry for being late for parking the ship. I did not ask, may I have 3 gold from each of you to cover the meter?
What?
Really
Meter, we're on a
You know
snake!
what? He didn't. He
I
covered
know,
it.
you're right, you covered
He
it.
kind
You
of.
covered
He
part.
kind of.
He's gonna point back over to the ship, and you see kind of floating by one of these like little spheres of
Yeah.
reality that's drifting by. Meter right in there, I promise you all.
Just a little like golf cart s thing just drives by with a cop, just being like,
Yeah.
"Get it, babe." Keep going.
Yeah, you see
A
that.
spell jamming ship?
You see on the bottom of the ship, there's like a little long line of chalk. We have
Okay,
to
we have
move-
1 hour.
we have to-
If we're not back at the interdimensional spaceship in 1 hour, space cops get us.
We're getting told.
We're
Hey,
going to
I
sell
can't
it.
go
Right.
back to
Space.
jail.
This is how Austin gets rid of the ship.
yeah,
It gets
it
towed.
gets towed.
It gets
And then
space towed.
the next 12 in-game days are
There's
spent trying to
14
get it out of
tickets.
I'm trying to get the money.
He's doing this beautiful-
and getting
My car's
invested.
beauty pound. This beautiful multiversal space odyssey, and we say respectfully, fuck that, and we spend the next 4 real sessions in space court arguing that we did pay the
We
meter.
already
Brother,
did that.
I
We already
paid-
did that.
I paid the fine, the booth disappeared.
Yeah, Minos 2 climbs out of the ether. All rise for the procession of
Oh, what the fuck?
inbound-
This judge is he's biased.
Yeah, 2 of the sessions are spent trying to get the judge swapped for the case. the 3rd session
We
is
tried to
fighting the
kill
actual
him.
case. 4th session is I don't even know what. Probably just the runoff.
It's
of it
jury
all.
selection.
I
But-
call my witness to the stand. Tasha, come on!
I was there the whole time watching across all of time, space, and reality,
Can we have
and they were there for
witness?
2 hours unpaid.
Can we get a new witness? Maybe what's another omniscient god that's been
Permission
watching
to
us
treat
the
the witness as
whole time?
hostile.
Raven Queen.
Priscilla?
Oh, not gonna be biased in your favor after your little
Damn
spat.
it! Damn it!
But,
what omniscient gods are on our
uh,
side?
Get Baba. She'll do something.
Does Miss not like us?
Baba, what say you?
Well, my cataracts have really kicked in on this iteration, so I can't see.
But focusing back in.
You had one more joke.
Wait.
Yeah, let's hear the last joke.
No, I forgot it.
Oh, he did.
He's lying. But you what were you about to make? What charges were you about to issue?
Nothing.
We'll get to it later.
Nothing.
Put a note in it. You
Put
do
a note
see
in it.
put a little put a
Put
pin
a
in it.
parking ticket.
Put a parking ticket in it. You see Prometheus look towards you all. I mean,
What is this?
Yes,
It's Apex Legends.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm back in the building.
Damn, sleep.
You
bought your
do
buff
see
before
Prometheus
you
look towards you all. I mean,
Not that high level, I want 200.
obviously, I mean, there are a bunch of different realities across this serpent. I mean, perhaps it is possible that we all could find one that has yet to be proved. And if we can collect these artifacts, maybe we can find the way through this sphincter, this anus, and
Whoa,
reach
he
the
said
tower and reach the tower penis on the other side.
What?
What? We're going through the anus?
No, you lost
Can
it.
we do a different analogy? I don't like these ones.
Yes,
Or
it's
the
just-
gay-faced battle in
Wait,
the Baron
You're
Neo.
disgusting.
Hey,
Perhaps.
Prometheus, that was gross, and you should say sorry.
Prometheus,
There is a lady present.
Are you giving
Only
the
one.
snake kidney stones?
Perhaps we can travel to the other side of its maw and reach
Penis.
and reach the tower, the guardian on the other side.
Oh my
And
god,
stop-
that was the tower we saw! Oh my god, I was wondering why the roof was so
I
round.
quit! I'm going home!
So,
Why is everything about dicks and penises and...
Literally tried kissing me earlier.
okay, so
I didn't even get into that!
okay, so I think
Okay, Tony Stark.
so I suggest that we can go back onto the ship and we can try and find another.
And we leave?
Yes, we have to go.
What?
What do you think that you can just go through there, no issue?
I just don't know why
Do
we
you have
parked.
We paid, overpaid the meter!
put money in the meter!
We paid
Oh
for 3
my
hours.
God.
We're only going to be here for one.
Chill.
It was 30 gold!
I brought stuff for a picnic. Best time to use
Stop your
it.
fucking thing together! Let's see if I can! I've got my nation to save, I've got the world to help out.
Wait. Do you have radiation suits?
Who has that?
What's
Oh my g- oh
Uh-oh.
no.
What?
Yeah, that whole thing. Bad.
What? The snake butthole?
What?
No,
Bang, bang, bang.
there was the Hellenic projects, which was making super soldiers, and then there was Project Rat, which is
Yeah, that's on the
Very
terminal.
creative.
yeah, no, that is pushing etheric magic past what it is known to do, and it can be used to well, kill you.
Wait, I know the acronym.
Natural.
Radioactive AIDS tumor.
What?
No.
You watch as the
I don't
anus
think
unit
it's that.
picks you up and says, "No, 2 more!" and throws you into the abyss, and your body is eviscerated across all space and time.
Top 10 tricks doctors won't dare try doing.
But no, I believe that our best course of action, because what are we going to do here other than get eviscerated like
So why did
these two have? Why did we come here? To see what is here.
Can we fly the ship into the asshole?
No, it will get eviscerated. We don't know how to navigate this
Haven't
yet.
properly lubed up.
Oh.
I'd rather not piss off this giant serpent.
Who just flew into my
Miss Frizzle, not again!
Off, please.
What's that one stupid kid from Magic School Bus that's like...
Arnold!
D-Rag.
T-Rex!
And then you look over to the D-Rag and his atoms are getting splayed across
Why am
the
I
universe.
Arnold?
Hey, because it would be you.
But no.
What's the really smart girl? What's her name?
Oh no,
Miss
can you
Frizzle?
be the evil cousin of
Oh,
Arnold?
yeah.
The redheaded evil cousin of Arnold.
Why is that me?
Aren't they? Isn't he already redheaded?
and evil?
Yeah, but she has a
she's
cousin.
evil.
What's
So-
the really smart one's name?
I
The kid, the teacher's pet.
I don't know. I don't remember.
That's...
Me?
Anyway, let's
I'd be Carlos.
let's
Yeah, you would be.
I suggest for the time being, we know where this is. We know how to get here. We have a map. We can just look at the map and travel there. I believe, for the time being, let's backtrack and try and get the things that they are actively trying to eliminate across all space and
The
time.
crook.
I
The
agree.
crook, the book.
Do we want the book?
You're a poet, and you
don't
didn't
know it.
even know it.
I'm getting on the ship.
Rev's tits pop out.
My boobs!
I'm getting.
Oh, my boobs popped out!
I'm getting back on the ship. You have 5 minutes to get there before I leave.
Wait, Rev, do you need a tissue? Do you have allergies?
No, I need to just the clouds got bunched up. I have to just hold them straight.
Oh, you hear from the top of the ship as he looks over. 4 minutes.
as he gets on the ship, you see 6 Hellenics rise from the butthole.
Hey, what the fuck are we doing?
Alright. Well, was there anything else?
And I gotta be honest, I think I'm in love with you. 3 minutes! Hurry your ass up!
Yeah, someone press time stop.
Eventually.
Fuck you, we don't get back on the
No,
ship.
fuck you all! You get back on the ship! I drag you all back up there with rope and hooks and ladders! Eventually, you all get back onto the ship. I am going to provide you with a rough approximation of what your map looks like. I will label the locations that you have been to, and then you can sort of pick where you would like to go.
Yes, ma'am.
Give me the maze, I'll do the maze.
Oh my god.
It's much less an
You're
actual...
both the crying. You're so embarrassing.
I'm just gonna come over again. Stop laughing! I'm trying to draw. I'm so warm.
My stomach hurts.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna be labeling these.
This was all like a gas leak, and then we look at the video later, we're all just like, oh my god.
Shut up!
We're like, wow, that was so funny, let's watch it back in the middle.
Hey, think about it like this. We got gifted $75 worth of subs, and this is the performance we're giving. $75 for this!
Just to play that sound again.
It hurts!
No, you're great. We'll reset. And everyone pretend the gas is
Everyone
on to
hold
you.
your
3,
breath
2,
for
1,
2
go.
minutes. Alright, so
I
here,
skipped 5 seconds,
Okay.
what happened?
so here was your map. The K in the center
Oh,
is...
he got cool headphones.
He does. The K in the center is going to be the kiln. Kiln of the world line where you are now. The QR off on the right-hand side is the Quiet Rowdy where you started. So, I will say, to travel between a point, will take for example, because I have my own copy right here. Hey!
I'm sorry.
Figure it out! I'm explaining this once and never again.
Christian started choking in
Shut up. Okay. So,
Yes.
So, for example, right here, can you all see?
Oh, you
So-
just had to draw it like that?
Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck
You're
you!
gonna show the camera!
No, you can't!
Wait. Okay.
Show that
Wait,
camera!
Rev, we don't need the model. Just take off your shirt.
Rev, you have
What's
one
wrong
nipple.
with you?
It's an aura fucking bar, isn't
He
it?
stole my
It's a
nipple!
figure eight!
Your nipple's
disgusting.
gone!
Oh, can you add
Oh,
one?
Prometheus,
Back, pass it back.
we knew you were a freak, but God, you have a foresight to see that?
It's an aura.
I think I'm okay.
Oh no, I have 2 nipples again.
Why is one higher
Shut
up
up.
than the other?
That's just
quiet,
how
quiet.
we are
Hey,
sometimes.
Tushies.
What the fuck is that?
So,
What is this?
if you are to travel between a point where there's a line, it will take one roll of dice. For
Okay.
example, if you have a successful roll, which is I believe if you on a survival, if you get a 20, it will take 1d10 hours. A hard is 1d8. A extreme is 1d6.
What was the heart?
28.
DCs being 20, 25, 30.
Yeah.
If you fail outright, it'll take 1 day. But if you were to travel across 2 different points, the timetable will double. For example, it will then be 2d10, 2d8, 2d6, or 2 full days. If you were to travel across 3, same thing, up to 3, 4, so on and so forth.
And where are on the little sticky note?
You
where
are in the
we?
middle.
We're in the
The
middle.
middle?
right now.
Okay.
So you've already been to the rightmost point. So you can travel wherever you would like to next.
Soul Reed, bottom left.
Bottom left. Okay. So yeah, you
Why'd you pick
all
that?
get onto the ship. Are you still going to be our captain?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you going to do another bento box hit or?
Do you want to burn another one?
I'm fine to do anything at this point.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I burned
Bento box.
Okay, so mark down that you have one use of your bento box left, and then you can roll with
Okay, I have
advantage. And then are
advantage.
you going to be empowering him?
We won't get a long rest between us, will we?
Likely not. No.
That won't.
Okay, so I just have a +6 in advantage.
Yeah, +6 in advantage. And you're trying to hit a 20 at least.
If you roll really bad in the first roll, then I can. No, I can't. I lied.
Not
Not
20.
sure. Okay, cool. So
We're good.
Wait 1 second. What if I double crit?
if you double crit,
Which you will,
No.
naturally.
But that was
So-
close. So I got a 26 on the nat 20.
I'm going to say then that it will take the minimum
Oh, so
amount
great.
with a natural 20.
1d4.
Not.
Good thing I didn't roll.
Yeah, I'll do 1d4. We'll do 1d4 for nat 20. So over the next 3 hours, as you get back onto the ship, you fly, and eventually you will reach, kind of keeping low against the serpent, the sort of geometry of the library reforms, and eventually
Okay.
you see this large pustule tumor along its back, sort of like the one that you had entered from, the Quiet
Ew.
Rowdy. And as you fly into it, we are going to be reaching our...
Just don't worry.
Is this the end of the
That
session?
brought us to Boobland.
Boob World?
He really needed us to lock in to end the session 5 minutes later.
No. We'll continue on for just a tiny bit. We are going to be... You can label this down, or I can label it down on yours later, as this is going to be Dreamland.
Yeah, that's you.
Oh, wait, no, they also. Never mind. I won't say that.
What, they hate you in Dreamland?
No.
You a wanted criminal there.
I will say that as you sort of approach this bubble, I will say that unlike the other one, the barrier between its reality and where you are now is a hard, fleshy carapace. It is kind of like the, for sake of reference, if you imagine the wall of flesh from Terraria, or in Stranger Things Season 5, the wall around Upside Down Hawkins is sort of what it looks like.
Ooh.
As
This stuff?
No. Now
you
we're
can kind of imagine it kind of looking like the walls of the abyss down there. But as you approach it, you hear Prometheus sort of say over like this intercom, "It does not appear that I can really fly into this one, so I think you'll have to make your way onto the ground and search for an entrance down there."
Okay.
But
Oh.
we're here! Welcome!
Dreamland.
So you are all let down. You all descend into this library, where as you climb on down through these like hexagonal sort of spaces and rooms of it, eventually the sky above you where you had entered from sort of disappears, kind of like almost a illusion or a change of perspective blocks the sky above, though there is still a rope dangling down from which you can climb back up. As with your natural 20, you, with relative ease, find a gap in the wall. It is this mossy, overgrown corridor that leads into a small stone antechamber. Big enough for about one person.
Okay, who wants to go in the box?
Who's the smallest?
Probably me.
Hey,
Okay.
tiny boy.
I'm just a little bean.
Oh, I
I
thought you would be mad if I called you that.
I would.
Is that like in your vernacular?
No.
I was gonna say back because I was gonna say I know y'all old fashioned, but like back home,
We're not old fashioned.
I'll do this one. Let's see
What
where
do
it
you
is.
you're
mean
not
by
really, like
that?
you're not like hip with the times.
No, I'm not hip with the times. I'm 300 years old.
Let's see.
Right?
But like younger elves are hip.
100 something. I don't remember.
Older elves are like hip, or younger elves are hip with the times.
But as you approach this antechamber, what are you doing?
I get in the box.
You get into the box. What's your passive investigation?
Oh,
Amazing.
Me and you or
Let us know what you see.
22.
I'll
22.
guide it.
With
I
a
got-
22, looking around in there, you do
Alright.
see that there is, on the opposite wall from where you came, there is a dim sort of crack of light.
Um,
I see a
hey,
crack.
Rev.
Yes.
What kind?
A light.
Oh, okay. Rev, are you able to do that mind thing where we can all like communicate with each other telepathically?
Only to me. You can only talk to me.
You want to start a link maybe with him?
Sure.
Just in case we lose him?
Hello. I can talk to you
Ma'am,
for
thank you,
one
sorry.
line.
Yeah.
That's something.
But yeah, you see this
One
little
second.
sliver of light in the wall, kind of like kind of all around this back wall.
Okay. What does that mean for me?
What would you like it to mean for you? What do you want to do?
I don't know. Wait. So this is in the box? Or
This
no?
is in the box, like
Oh.
in this little antique.
I'm not
It's
touch
in
it.
the box.
Yeah, you touch it. You watch as you push open on what you would now recognize to be a lid. It falls to the floor, shattering in half into stone.
Oops.
As you all step through, you realize that this doorway is in a tomb of sorts. But to the right of you, there rests a large stone gate, a stone representation of what we would call a Torii gate, or a sign of the divergence between the mortal and the divine. And then to the left, you see that there is a path that leads deeper into a large black stone door, one that, Rev, you would recognize to be a necropolis, one that you had called home. Welcome back.
Welcome to my house.
Welcome
No way, this
to
your
It's
face.
my
straight up
house.
ghoulish in here.
Play the music to
I will say that when you had left home, this door was open.
Someone locked my door.
This door is currently closed.
Is
Someone's
this like
been
your
in
home
here.
or is this the moon?
Not like my home.
Home?
Yeah.
In Assyrian, we say hammam, and that
Humdrum.
What's Assyrian?
is just Nimrod.
Wait, I'm sorry. Wait, I'll lock in for a sec. Wait, so you lived here?
Yeah. But the door was open,
I thought
so I
that
lived
you-
inside the door, but not out here.
Oh, no, I mean, but I thought that you lived in the middle of time and space and saw all forever.
Well, that's I
That
lived
was
there,
your day
but
job?
that was my. I'm stuck here forever until she took me from here. I lived here. She took me.
Like
Ah.
a Tomodachi life.
Yeah, she picked me up and say, "You go in the
Against your
storage
will?
box now."
Against your will.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like a collection. She has a
So
bunch
you
of
haven't
people.
been here in a long time.
No.
But
How-
I don't think they've been here.
Well, I don't think here is here.
This
Like it's
timeline-
kind of here, but not really here. Like it's. I was sitting outside of time for like forever, and I saw world destroy, world destroy, world destroy, world destroy, world destroy, over and over and over again, forever.
And then,
What?
so like,
Which world?
No,
like
like
one world or like planets or
no, like universe gone,
Oh,
back, gone.
that can't be anything important.
no,
okay,
no.
well, alright, so I'll pretend
No,
like you
it's
didn't
just like
just say
it's
that
just like
everything you know
the
is gonna
eternal
just slip.
cycle. Like the Raven Queen, she always writes the story, or she participates in the story sometimes when she's interested in it. And then eventually,
you sound personally affected by
I
that.
don't like this woman. Eventually, if you can even call her a woman, but eventually the world ends.
I don't like what you're implying.
The world ends, and then a new one starts, and she starts writing it again. And so she just does that over and over and over again. She takes her little favorite things from each world and she puts them.
And who
Up in
is
the
she
bubble.
again?
The matron, she controls fate.
Oh.
Raven Queen.
Well, so she's doing that with worlds? Like she's doing that with material worlds.
Well, she's not doing it, it just happens. Like she writes the story and then eventually it ends.
and then eventually the material plane just dips.
Yeah.
And then a new one comes back. Alright.
But
Well, that's not
And
heroin.
this
So
might
how
be
old are
this.
you?
Well, my world is gone, so I think this might just be like
A
a
memory?
part of it. We're in wild space. We're in the far realms, right? So
So this is
it
just
could just be like a fragment that broke off. And
You
ended
don't
up
think
here.
maybe this is a trap then? Like they're trying to make you go
Um,
inside?
I mean, we did see his things, right? Like we saw his memories. This could be mine.
Yeah.
But I remember the door being open and his memories. But
And how
they
old
did
are you?
change his. I don't know, like
Oh, alright.
40.
So then this does kind of feel like a trap.
Well, it's just like this. I don't know. I don't age in the time bubble. I just see everything.
Is it a trap if we know that it's a trap coming?
Yeah.
But what would you like to do? You have the path to the left that leads over to the closed door of your necropolis, and a path to the right that you see leads through the stone gate for the gods that leads out into the world.
And the necropolis was never closed.
You would more so know like that the place where you had stayed, which kind of was like this necropolis-like structure, it was closed for most of your life, which is why you never really had access to the outside world. But then something happened where it opened, and you're not entirely sure what that event was. But you know that eventually this door opened, which is when you were able to sort of step out into the world.
So, then lead the way, I guess.
Well, I don't know. I only know inside. I don't know outside.
Well, whoa. Hey, oh, there's the bag.
Ooh, what's that?
Everything blips. Then lead the way, I guess. I know that this isn't like 100% familiar,
Okay.
but it's more familiar to you than it's familiar to any of us.
I'll look for a way to open it, or like.
Is there a
I
handle?
think it like got triggered by an event that opened it. I don't think a person did. I think.
Yeah, you would see that going left, the necropolis door is completely shut. There's like magical seals that are keeping this thing closed.
I think it.
But
I mean, when it opened for me the first time, it was a long time ago. But it seemed like I emerged and the world was in chaos,
Oh.
and so maybe the world spiraling into terror and chaos opens the door.
That's just
I
wonderful.
mean, that's kind of where we all live, though. We're in the eye of terror, basically. There's a bunch of eyeballs and tentacles everywhere.
So I'm sorry. So we just have to make sure the world is in absolute chaos and terror, and then your room will open.
Yeah, I guess so. But let's go right. This door's not going to open right now.
yeah, going right,
so
you
frightened right now.
all
I'm
step
confused.
through. Walking towards this gate, you see the mouth of a cave and a pale crimson glow from outside. The gate is a old polished stone. Belle and Solania, can both of you make a history check for me?
Yeah. I'm just saying, I don't. It's gonna be. I've got a negative in that.
24.
24, okay.
I think. Wait, let me double check.
Good.
7.
7.
Yes, 24.
Solania, you would definitely know this. It's a part of history. It is this old bit of history, rumors and legends of elves who once made their way through the Nyx mountain range in the earlier years of civilization and history. This gate matches many of the... Sorry, I'm changing the music as we speak. This gate matches many of the historical records that lie obscured in history. Yet there are a few distinctions that you catch. With many archaeological finds, it's often to see a consistent theme across the relics that are found. This gate, though you aren't necessarily an expert, doesn't really match any of the common sort of signs and iconography from the elven relics recovered from the Nyx Mountain. But it's kind of similar. And the reason as to why, as you walk through this gate and step into the outside, let me pull up a map for where exactly we are. Or where we have been.
Oh man, I'm really hoping we don't go to my house, because I mean, you're born on. No.
Sorry.
That's not right.
Clearing.
That's not my house. No.
Yes, I know this one.
What are you? You're fucking me. What?
We find ourselves.
Where did you get this? Did you go on my computer? You're on my
No.
computer right now, you bitch.
We find ourselves about here.
No, you're
Just a couple doors down from the city of Farreach.
You've never even been there in Noble Beginnings. How do you know what that is?
Walking through the gate and outside, you step into what can only be described as a sort of wasteland. The high mountains around you sit in a state of a glowing stone, kind of like magma, or almost entirely glass. Tracing your eyes upward, you see other mountains shattered and broken, floating as islands as they are dragged into the sky. Above you spells out the reason why. The sky itself lays blanketed in a dull gray and red as a moonlit sits approaching the world. In an inevitable collision at the end of this world's time. Yet, despite it, down the mountain, in a small clearing, lies a fairly large town. Rev. This is the city of Farreach, one of the few places that you visited before you were pulled away.
This is basically all I
By
got
the
to see
nature.
before the world blew up.
Do I know that? I know Far Reach from Moira.
Yeah, I mean, you recognize this gate. This was a gate of the Nyx Mountain Range. This was it was a weird sort of imitation of the elven history and records that you know. And I'll tell you the reason why is because this is a different reality, a different imitation of the world that you knew. But you all climb down the mountain, making your way towards a township with stone walls. They're crude, with all certainty showing wear and tear from brutes and behemoths slamming against them. Yet, they still stand. The town still stands amidst the apocalypse. But a battalion of guards rests at the gate. Watching you approach, you watch as they lackadaisically stand up and kind of give you a friendly wave down.
We're going south towards Shorestone, or we're going up
You're
toward
going,
the gate?
you're going to Farreach.
Okay.
We came from the gate.
We came from the Shorestone outpost?
No,
You came from the gate, Harmony.
Oh, and we're going down Far Reach.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Okay,
came-
that's what I asked. Okay.
But you see approaching this gate, the one who waves you down, you see a man,
Sorry, I was trying to sound rude.
No.
a well-groomed man with shaggy dark hair. He has wispy bangs and the back of his hair pulled back into a ponytail. He wears dark silk robes with light adamantine armor covering his chest and dominant arm. He has a wooden pipe in his hand and countless scars. At his hip there are a set of 3 katanas, one of which being shorter than the others. He looks to be sort of a well-off merchant.
I'm Drew's new
soldier
character.
who,
Drew's new samurai.
who waves you down. Well, good morning.
Hello.
Can't imagine that we're on a spiritual journey through the Nyx at this sort of state of the world, but what brings you folk to Farreach?
Getting out of my house.
I'm
Just stretching my legs.
Aren't we all nowadays? Gotta stay on the move. Are you refugees looking to stay, or?
Pilgrims, actually.
Oh, gotcha. We get a lot of those after the Exodus. But,
I'm sorry, excuse me.
Yeah.
Hi, the name's Bell Pepper.
What year is it?
Hannibal Van Rare.
Hannibal.
Pleased to meet you.
Sorry. What, this is gonna sound crazy. What continent am I on?
We're in Moira.
Ask him what year it is.
What year is it?
Oh yeah, baby.
Figure it out.
Excuse her.
Well-
She has amnesia. She forgets things.
No.
No, I'm just forgetting.
Well, I mean, we
She's
are
also
in
a
the
samurai.
dawn of a new age. This is about 3 PE.
Who are the current leaders? CE.
Post-Exodus.
Well, I mean,
I'm sorry, 3?
3
Uh,
PE.
It
Yeah.
happened 3 years ago.
Exodus.
Post-Exodus.
Not
Just said
That naming convention.
You're not familiar?
Who are the current world leaders?
What are you doing?
Who is the president?
I mean,
Well,
the
I
moon
mean,
is about to crash into us, so.
well, I mean, I imagine whoever runs the space that was the Republic is whoever didn't get on their ships and leave. I mean, the Dynamo Shorestone have scattered, and whoever their sort of head was is who knows where. And well, up here, we kind of just govern ourselves, do what we can for the people, and
That wasn't much of an answer, I have to admit.
Is the next
Well-
mountain,
A lot of words, but not a lot of.
is the next mountain range still there?
Wait, can you zoom out for a sec?
oh yeah.
The Republic
sorry.
just blew up.
Um,
What?
3 years ago.
well,
Wait, I'm sorry, Exodus?
that was PW. Post-war was the
you're right.
annihilation of the
These are the
Republic.
next mountains.
It was a lot. Oh,
no, sorry, wait.
The
My
next
bad.
the next mountain range is this sort of area. Republic is this gray, and then the Caledon coast stretches on downward.
Yeah, the Caldon Coast goes that way. The Nyx Mountain Range in this world is right
Is this like
here.
the original map? or
Okay, so
something?
for anyone that's confused, before Noble Beginnings ever existed, I created a continent named Moira back my sophomore year of high school.
Sophomore,
And-
junior year.
So my sophomore year, going into my junior year of high school, and at the time I wanted to play in this brand new world, and there were only 3 players available, and that was Dylan. Brooklyn, and Austin. And this is the world that I created. This is the world map I created using hex tiles, because that was the way back in 2018 that people made maps, was a very popular form was hex tiles. And so I created 3 main provinces. I created the Nyx Mountains, I created the Republic, and I created the Caldon Coast. And the Republic and the Caldon Coast were 2 warring nations battling out with the monks of the Nyx Mountain Range. And then something interesting is then the independent nations of the Scattered Islands. No longer named
I played
Southern
a,
Islands.
I played a samurai.
Yes, you did play you play. Is that your character? And
Hannibal-
are we talking about your character?
Hannibal Benrier, baby.
Oh my god, I didn't recognize it.
I was
This is
gonna
your
say,
character?
that's like a full name to character.
Yeah.
This is your
It's
character
my
from my
character,
original
baby.
campaign.
Yeah, Hannibal Benrier.
I don't
He had,
remember.
he had a bunch of property in Shorestone.
Yes,
he had a cellar right along the coast.
Yes, he
From
had a
here.
A cellar on the coast? That can be how that works.
I know. That's what I said as the dungeon master.
But I had
said
it,
how.
baby.
I said how. I remember this from like 10 years ago. I said how. Where is the basement? It's ocean.
It's like.
But anyway,
just sit on the
anyway.
ropes.
And he goes, because this is what happens. Because Dylan's character goes, he's like an old war veteran, and he goes, do you have somewhere we can stay the night? And he goes, yeah, follow me to the docks to my cellar. And I go, you have a what?
Well, no,
on the
I was
docks?
grabbing shit out of my cellar, and then we were going over to one of my homes.
One of my homes.
One of my homes.
Let me-
But you sort of
Sorry,
see
I
him,
missed it.
like you sort of see him chuckle as he like chews on like the end of this pipe. Well, unfortunately, ma'am, that's about as good as answer as I can give. There aren't really many world leaders that really make themselves known nowadays.
The world is ending, yeah.
Wait, I'm sorry. So when we said that Hannibal,
Mhm.
can we have 1 second? Just
Please,
as a
by all
group.
means.
We have a crazy like love affair thing that we have going on, and it's really complicated. So if you could just take.
You wanna
10 steps
join it?
back. No, hey, this is exactly what I was talking about. Just like
You see
let me just talk to my group.
you see a gruff older man look over. Hannibal, it's your turn.
Is that Dylan?
Excuse me for a minute, and you watch as he like turns and goes back to
They
an
take
old card
turns
game.
on each other. No
Sorry,
way.
I'm sorry. When we said that we were from Moira,
Okay.
did you think we were from here?
No. Oh, this place is gone.
What?
Where are we?
We're in Moira.
No, we're not in
Yes,
Moira. This
different-
is not Moira.
Best
like I
not to
said,
live at this time in the
world.
proceedings.
World. I get taken.
You've decimated.
Blows up. New
Just
world
it's a
happens.
version of
New
it.
Moira.
This one blows up.
New Republic. All happens all over again.
Nuevo.
Blows up. Happens again. Happens again.
Okay, I'm gonna get them. And
Yours comes.
I'm gonna get them to explain what happened.
Ours is like 4 down the
Ours is
line.
like 100 down the line.
What?
When is ours going to blow up?
We should do it
That's
together.
what we're trying to
Everyone knows
stop
we're the
from
most
happening,
convincing of the
no?
group.
So we're trying to end the cycle.
That's what I thought.
Wait, so
but now I'm
our-
all confused because Tasha's like doing weird shit.
Wait, so our world like blows up all the time?
Just as a little addendum, it's not so much that the world blows up every time in this
It just
exact
ends in a
manner.
different way.
It's more so that this world is ending in one of many ways that you could have seen before. It's not so much that it's like, yeah, campaign 2, world's fucking ending, baby. Let's set that in stone. No, it's more so that this iteration of Moira ended.
Mad Max.
In the way that it ended was, well, a collision event of a moonlit above.
So it's another time. Is it kind of like I've been comparing this to the Loki TV show? Where
Yeah,
there's
exactly,
multiple
It's
different
incursions,
Is that
it's
exactly am I
doomsday.
right? Okay.
Where's Kang?
So they all exist,
Oh
and
my
they keep
God.
I
ending.
really hope his movie isn't canceled.
Are they existing at the same time, just like in different, or are they, or like once this world's over, then like the reincarnation of this world starts? Or do we not really know that?
I would say you wouldn't really know, and I also will add that it's not terribly important as to like where this exists chronologically in time, or whether it exists at the same time or not. More so, like the reality of it is that you are here. You are in a different iteration, a different timeline, a different version of the Moira that you all know. And
The
that
point is that they all end in different ways.
yes,
Keep
in
ending.
that this world, the one that Rev came from, ended with a moonlit eating the world, sucking it up, devouring it, destroying it, whatever, and that yours
Bye-bye, world.
is being affected and effectively will be ended if not intervened by Tasha the Witch Queen.
Wait, so what is the mass exodus in this world?
You know the answer?
Just people leave. Like everyone leaves.
I'm just gonna
The
go
world's
ask
gonna
these-
blow up.
I'm gonna
Why would
ask
you
these
stay?
people.
I'm going to join him.
Hey, she's no longer believing us because of how much.
Sorry, one second. Yeah. And he like sets his hand out. Sorry, we were playing
I don't
we were
know
playing
if
cards.
it's-
She's
I
no
don't
longer
get out a
believing
lot.
us because every time we try telling her everything that transpired,
No, I
She was in a
trust
coma.
me. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
that's
yeah,
what they
and then
said.
and they're trying to convince me that we were all together before that coma, and I just don't believe them. Can you imagine me with them?
Listen,
My kids
I
are great,
understand.
okay?
I mean,
Don't make us out to be predators, but
listen, I understand. Obviously, a lot's going on. You were wondering about the Exodus?
she's wondering about.
She
this.
doesn't believe us,
She
so it
doesn't know.
happened.
She doesn't know why it happened. She doesn't know how.
Or
people
what
act.
it is.
So-
yeah.
Just me.
They just explain
I
it.
also am confused.
No, I
have
get it.
amnesia.
Couple of
I also don't know. I'm a samurai.
couple of years ago, there was.
Am I the only one who was here?
Well, some of the astronomers across the continent, across the world, began to pick up on some things. Stars kind of just blipping out and fading away.
Quiet rapture.
Kinda. That was a going name
And
for
they
a bit.
called it the Petrova line.
So stars are kind of blipping out, and eventually there's a new sort of point of light out there on the horizon.
Jesus Christ.
But it's getting closer and closer. And the Republic, I mean, they're a little bit more technologically advanced than the rest of the world, so they close off all their borders. They go into a little bit of a resource territory war, trying to mine up as much resources as they could, and eventually they develop some new tech, sort of flying machines. And they gather up whoever can afford it, and they scoot off.
It was quite rude. They didn't take me with them.
They took their flying machines, ships, whatever, and they made a great exodus out of the world and kind of left the rest of us to fend for ourselves and figure out what the hell we're going to do next.
That's real upsetting. So y'all are just stuck waiting here until that thing crashes into the planet?
No,
Well-
it's gonna eat the planet.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, he'll point over towards like these rock formations, but some made of glass, some are just made of materials that are floating upward into the sky towards this moon.
It's like Galactus and Majora's Mask combined
That's
to make a
just
moon that
sad.
eats things.
Okay. So
Reality
you guys
of
are just sitting and waiting for it to eat you?
Not entirely. I mean, we're trying to give people comfortable lives. We're trying to figure this whole thing out. I mean,
But like, what are you gonna figure out? Are you guys magic?
we're trying to get those people who are left together. You know, really try and.
You're playing a game of cards.
I mean, shit. Yeah, I'm waiting for more of the firstborn to sort of drop on down and try and tear things up again.
The what?
Firstborn's what we call them, what they call themselves. It's whatever lives up there, kind of behemoth, spooky spaceship, you know.
Right. Well, this is sad. Can we go to a new timeline?
Well, no, I can.
I really want
Wish
to
we
get
all
back
could, huh?
I want to get back
Right.
into my house. I got locked
I
out.
bet you do.
Do you know how to open the door?
Which door?
I live in the gate, through the gate in the metropolis. Can you let me in? I left
Make
my
a
keys.
persuasion check for me.
Like
My keys are
casually,
gone.
like, can you imagine casually, like, a Tory gate guard just appears before you and is like, "What's going on right now with the world?" Oh yeah, sorry, it's been a minute. Can you open
Natural 20.
my extraterrestrial
Say
gate?
that's
Yeah,
funny.
yes.
Within natural 20, as you're sort of saying this, he watches. He's like kind of like lighting his pipe in his mouth, and as you say that, like he drops it and catches it real quick. But he like looks over at you and then the rest of you. Oh shit.
Don't think about that too hard.
They don't live with me. They just one of my guests.
That's worse.
I mean that I don't live up here. I haven't, but I mean they said that gate's been locked for quite a long while.
Yeah, I can't get back inside.
Yeah, actually, we might have some questions for you, as a matter of fact.
Okay.
Oh no.
About what?
know about what the hell's going on in there. Why those things are so attracted to it in the first place.
I don't know. I just lived in there.
Well, I mean, you're the best we got. Please,
Okay.
come with me. And he gestures you all. He looks over towards his group. Sorry, fellas, I'm gonna have to take a rain check on this for right now. Just don't fuck with my
That's why
ships.
the world's ending? The thing in there?
Hey, guys. I know that, like, out of the goodness of our hearts, we're probably gonna want to maybe help these people, but, like, how long do we want to fuck around in a timeline that's about to get destroyed?
I would
in
like
the
to
end?
leave now.
Well, I know
I
you're
just want
not
to get my
something.
door key.
Okay, but
Like, this already happened, I'm pretty sure, no? Did this not happen already?
This is a.
Yeah, this already happened. This
A
is like
memory?
his thing. This is the memory guy thing.
and we don't think that if we don't get out of here safely enough, we could like end in this memory.
I will say is that
I got in real life hurt in his memory.
Yeah, but the ruin's been there for a while. It's not happening yet. I mean, it's happening slowly.
I would also like to add is that when you had first met Rev, they had described the world that they had lived on had no mountains. This still does. So it's not that like you wait for 2 seconds like, oh fuck, people are here.
All right.
Like there's still time between now and when your world ends.
Yeah, there was no mountains when I came, so that he probably ate them. Gluttonous fuck.
But you are led through the gate into the small town of Farreach. And we'll explore this place a little bit next session, but sort of where we are going to lead off is you are led past a quartermaster where you see that this likely was a bakery of sorts that has been converted into a storehouse for weapons, medicinal things. You see people coming in and out, like trading goods in exchange for tools and other things like that. You see refugee housing where an assortment of different people are gathered, sharing stew and laughter and memory. This place, even though the world is coming to its close rapidly, there is still life and joy. And you get the feeling that's sort of why they all do it. Is because even if they can't change what will happen, someone's at least got to try. But where we'll end is you are led to an observatory kind of in the center of town. And as Hannibal opens up the door, here, please make yourself at home. Just don't really take anything, but look at whatever you want. I'm gonna just grab some of our other sort of elders, planers, things like that. We just want to talk about what you know, what's in there. Closes the door, but as
they're all going to die.
Yeah, but you shouldn't like take something from them just because they're gonna die soon.
Why not?
But
Because that makes their end of life less comfortable. I'm really uncomfortable being in a world where knowing everyone here's gonna die soon.
I don't die.
Well, I know you don't die. You're talking to me.
Well, where are you?
Yeah.
No, where's the you from
Oh,
here?
I'm probably inside, aren't I?
Yeah.
Oh, what? Are we
Can
gonna
you
meet
meet
you?
yourself?
Are we gonna meet the you that was from this
Probably
timeline?
might.
Oh, that would be weird.
That'd be funny.
What
We
happened-
lost him. We only he was dead in his. I might be dead too.
Well, it doesn't look like they got to prune in this location yet.
Yeah, I also don't think they got inside yet because the door only opened and then I left. So, and then the mountains were gone. So it's probably a while before the door opens.
So you're still in there.
Probably.
We should knock.
Why?
Hey, let me in myself.
Do you don't think that if you meet yourself from a different timeline, like you're gonna blow up?
I mean, he did.
No, he was dead though.
But why would being alive be any different?
Because then maybe two alive ones can't be alive in the same one.
So then I win.
Where we will end is as you're kind of having this conversation, you see a spattering of papers across this primary desk. And one that stands out to you reads as such. Reports of the Firstborn. Incursions of the Firstborn have grown more and more frequent over the past moons. The moonlet above is pulling and consuming more and more of our matter from the planet. We estimate that within the coming weeks to months, the mountains of the world will be no more different than the hills or flatlands. Though, if and when that happens, I'm sure the world will be over regardless. Still, I suspect that these forces are attracted to our mountain for a reason. The necropolis of the Long Dream within the mountain nearby has been a hotspot for strange magics for a number of years. Perhaps something within it draws them in. The door is locked tight. We're looking for a way to breach it, though much of the resources to build bombs are fully depleted.
So it's not.
my
it's-
car.
it's
So
being
your
attra-
house is the necropolis of the long dream?
Yeah.
But
It's being attracted to the.
So you're the reason this place
I
is
don't know
about
why
to
they're
die.
coming to my house. I didn't invite them.
No, but I'm sorry. Is your house not the reason this place is about to die?
I didn't make my house. I was just born in my
Oh,
house.
no, you
Well, I
see-
wasn't born in my house. I came into my house.
I'm here.
Oh no! Doesn't this not say it's attracted to the mountains?
Because the mountains inside have the necropolis
Yeah,
of
it has
the
my
long
house
dream.
in them. They want my house.
What the hell is your
They're
house?
trying to evict me.
No, I
Oh
know.
no, I know my rights.
as you sort of say that, you see Hannibal re-enter into the room with a council of other people, figures from across the realm, from Shorestone, from the Republic. Different alterations, similar uncanny versions of people who maybe you all would have met in your journeys.
No.
But as for who our mystery council is that is trying to save the world, we will pick up there at the beginning of our next
I'm
session.
so excited for Austin's rendition of
Baldly ascend.
Perseus.
Quirius.
you have to play.
Griff.
You have to
one?
play. There's
Both
one
of
girl.
them.
The Griffin Council.
You have to play.
You know what they say.
What the fuck is his name?
Lehman Fitz.
Lehman Fitz.
Hate that.
Marcus Balfour.
You
He's
have
not
to
part
play. He's not a part of
He
that
could be.
world. Marcus.
He could be part of
Could be
it.
in this
I'm
one.
so no. Lehman Fitz has to be played because Austin loves
I
Lehman Fitz.
fucking love
Austin,
Lehman
one of
Fitz.
Austin's favorite characters from my campaign is Lehman Fitz.
I hate that.
Okay, sorry, you can end your
I always
campaign.
wanted to-
But no, yeah, that is where we will end it. We will pick up next week as you learn a little bit more about your home, about this version of Moira soon to be sundered and fractured.
The Illuminati.
But as for what you don't see, back at the beaches of the quiet revelry.
Rowdy.
Sorry, I don't know what I'm thinking of. At the beaches of the quiet rowdy, you see on the other side of a door a large mech. You hear as you
Oh,
hear
bitch.
you hear rapid fire of a gun, a Gatling gun, as the barricade at the door that you had blocked off last session is being blasted its way through.
Yeah, I mean it was just rock.
And as eventually this rock shatters with explosions and gunfire, you watch as 2, 3
Oh my god, it procreated?
robots step through.
I think they were this morning. They were
One
exploding.
with a flamethrower, one with a saw, and the last with a Gatling gun.
Yeah, babies.
They've come to prune this reality.
No.
But what that will mean for the next time that you might go there, that's for us to see later. That is where we'll end. Thanks for watching.
Oh, my
Thanks
brain
for watching.
hurts.
Thanks for coming along.
My
Awesome.
brain hurts.
I was really expecting the what you don't see to be the parking guy going back and being like the meter.
Who the fuck you this?
Yeah.
Matthew.
I don't know what you
All
guys are
that
talking
game was a
about.
mellow.
Okay, we're gonna rate Divergent Dungeons. We'll be back next Tuesday, right?
I just want
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
change
okay.
the cycle of
See ya.
struggle.
Bye.
Share the money, introduce us to my flow. Show
Hey,
her
everybody,
how to
welcome back-
whip it,
welcome back to Moira.
She's my shot queen and the
I don't remember
bingo.
anything from the
So-
campaign.
The Republic didn't blow up in this one.
No, the Republic in
They just
this
left.
iteration,
Yeah.
and I'll tell you the main sort of difference between this reality and our main one is that this is a timeline where etheric magic never really existed.
Yeah, it did.
The main thing that separates the Republic from the rest of the